Alright, we're live, and I'm not sure if the music is too deafening or not, so somebody's gonna have to tell me, because I did turn the volume up. Because it's been, well, for me streaming on my own computer, it's been 2 months. So, you guys, again, this is the title sequence. You guys gotta tell me if it's too loud or not. What's up? Oh, not much, but a lot of pain because we're about to play Trap Team, and I think we all know how painful Trap Team is, especially if I'm doing a Locke, right? So, alright, so I deleted one of my save files here, and I'm not man enough to do Nightmare, right? So, we'll go hard. We'll go hard, because we're gamers. We're not that much of a gamer. And then I need to find my TV remote because I don't want volume coming out of my headset and my TV. That'd be annoying for me. Oh, and by the way, this is probably going to be one of the few streams that doesn't have a UI on top because we still need to choose the a little bit of the Skylanders. I have them all pulled out. But Trapmaster was actually chosen at random, so we are going to spin the wheel, and we'll figure out who we get. So,
evildoers Skylands has ever known, the Doom Raiders.
Yeah, a gamer, but not a misogynist. No, most definitely not.
Doom Raiders plundered without mercy until no place was safe. Fortunately, an elite team of Skylanders, wielding legendary weapons, was called upon to track down these villains and bring them to justice. They were the Trap Team.
Alright, I found my TV remote so I can mute the TV. Nobody wants to hear echo. But I can tell you who won some of the votes, right? So, as you can see in the thumbnail, Chop Chop won the returning vote, not Zook. It was close, it really was. But Chop Chop beat him out, and I'm sad about it, because I have no idea what Chop Chop is going to do against not Nightmare Chaos, but I guess just Chaos, right? Like, having a sword in that boss fight is literally the worst thing ever, right? But we'll see how it goes. No more society. Well, actually, I have a proposition. So, the proposition is, do we want, since I think I said last time, is I'm willing to replace Boomer, because he keeps dying. So, I am willing to replace Boomer with Zook. But that's dependent on what people want. Chop Chop is not good at Trap Team, so good luck. You see, I don't think he's terrible, but like, I don't know, man. A sword. But here, hang on. We're gonna do a vote. Do you guys want Boomer or Zook?
Just in time, Skyland's most infamous evildoers are on the loose again.
Like, I like both of them, alright? But I feel like Zook might be a little more useful than Boomer. But they both have projectiles, right? So, well, here, I'll just ask. We'll figure it out.
As head of security and secret ninja commando operations, let me welcome you to the grand opening of Skylander Academy.
But again, that's why I don't have a UI up here.
Boy, this is great, Callie. I mean, a new Skylander headquarters? There hasn't been one in ages.
I know, Hugo. And Buzz is the most legendary Skylander trainer ever. But there's something familiar about him.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've seen his kind before. Big show-off.
He's your mascot? Well, yeah.
Still talking.
I mean, that's why we've had him for so long, right? But we've had him for enough, right?
Holy guacamole! That thing landed smack dab in the middle of our annual soda festival. Stay put, folks, while the Skylanders and I check it out.
Alright, let me... Ooh. Let me pop out the chat so I can see what we're thinking right now. Honestly, it looks like Zook's gonna win. Zook is a good backup mascot. I guess he's the backup mascot now. Is this a full playthrough? Well, hang on. No.
Wonder where my
This is not it.
Skylander
I'm not
operative
sitting
is.
down to play the full game, not this stream. Since this is the ultimate Locke, right? I need to reset some of the figures, but it's probably, we're just going to go to like chapter 4, chapter 5. But I am down to stream after if I feel better about it, and I'm thinking about doing a chill stream after this. Since I haven't done really a stream in a while, you know, that's just me. I actually just got Buckshot and Pinata, so if we wanted to play some Imaginators, I could finally see how those guys play. So, all right. So I know I need to tell you guys who is on the Locke now, since we don't have the UI on top yet, right? So, it looks like, okay, I'm gonna end the poll. Zook won it. All right. Goodbye, Boomer. I'm putting him in the corner of the desk. I had him there just in case, but all right. Bye-bye, Boomer. Zook is back, so that's good. Well, not if you wanted Boomer, but... So, it looks like we have Chop Chop. He was the one that originally won the returning vote. We have Zook, who just won over Boomer. Pop Thorn, Smolder Dash, Magna Shift, Pop Fizz, all survived, so they're still here. And then the core that won is Echo, but I kind of influenced that vote, so not a big shocker, right? Blackout won, Dark, not a big shocker. Spotlight won, Light. I think me and Noah definitely helped influence that one, just because we were like, Nightlight's stupid, he's just like a guy with wings, right? So, and then we do have the two minis. We have Thumpling and Trigger Snappy. Which we used in Spyros and Giants, so they are now finally playable. So, my question is, though, how AIDS is this going to be? Because I have 12 characters, right? Which is more, or wait, do I have 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I have 11 characters. 11. Which is still quite a bit, right? And so far, I'm not thinking of using traps in normal gameplay, but my idea is maybe use them in Doom Raider boss fights because they're a bullet hell, right? And we're just gonna die, and that's not gonna be fun. But when we get to the Chompy Mage, we will decide. All right. So, I rigged the boat. I kind of did rig it in the core in the light department. But I'm not complaining, right? Because Echo is a ton of fun, so I'm gonna have fun with it. And honestly, I haven't played much Nightlight, so I don't know if I'm missing out or not. And then Spotlight, I don't know. I paid $55 for her, so at least I'm getting my money's worth, right? So, yeah, I'm only thinking about using traps on the Doom Raiders, yeah, for the harder bosses, right? So, before we start this, right, I'm going to pause it. Because we need to actually spin for our Trap Master, and I'm thinking, so right now, you know, the rules is, what if it becomes an element, that's when you switch characters and you can't switch off otherwise, right? So, here, let me pull up the wheel, the good old wheel, and because I typed out every single Trap Master, right? I even put the light and dark since none of them won. So we will see who actually wins this. All right. So I'm not sure. I think there's 18 Trap Masters. I also put Spin Again in there because why not, right? So we are going to see who wins this. So we could get stuck with somebody really good, right? Or we could get stuck with somebody really freaking bad. So here we go. Jawbreaker? Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't think Jawbreaker's terrible. I'm a little bit scared that our Trap Master is he's not ranged. But yeah, I'm down with Jawbreaker, right? Jawbreaker's not a bad pick. So, Jawbreaker's not bad. I think I can live with that. I can live with that. I don't have too much experience playing Jawbreaker, but this is a perfect time to break him in, right? Fun fact, he's actually him and Enigma are sitting on my shelf. They are still in their boxes because I am too lazy to open them. Because opening Trapmaster boxes suck. So I wanted Nightmare. Well, you know what? Okay, I'm actually curious. I'm gonna spin again. We're gonna keep Jawbreaker. I just want to see what we would get if we spin again, because I built this whole wheel and we're only gonna use it once. So I want to spin it one more time just to see who else we would have got. Well, you know what? If we went on the second spin, you would have gotten your you would have gotten your wish there. Unfortunately for you, I am not that nice. We are going with Jawbreaker. Yeah, oh, no Blaster Mind. No. Okay, so, I think before bosses, okay, what do we feel like? So you know how Trap Team has 1,000,000 bosses, right? So, since this is a lock, if a Skylander dies, can't use them anymore, right? How do you guys feel about, since they're kind of mini bosses, are we able to switch before, like, for example, Sheep Creep is a boss, right? He's not a hard boss, but, like, all the characters in this game are bosses. Can you switch before the bosses, yes or no? I'm going to start off, who should I start? I guess I should start off with our Trapmaster, right? So I'll be Jawbreaker. I'll start off with him.
Down for the count.
Big Chungus, I'm gonna have to reset him.
All these numbers add up to awesome.
Because obviously, some of these guys I've used before, and I'm gonna have to reset them. So, bye-bye, Big Chungus. Who's my favorite Trapmaster? Let me think about it. Favorite Trapmaster. Honestly, I'm kind of drawing blanks. I really am. Like, I really do like Crypt King because he can heal himself, but I don't know. So, obviously, the stream is in 720, or is it in 720p? Let me check.
My name's Buzz, head of security and secret ninja commando operations around
Oh,
here.
it's in 1080.
Now,
Okay.
how's about we go
I think the
investigate all
actual
this
game
stuff?
quality is in 720, even though I'm playing on an Xbox Series X. I think my Elgato's set at 720p, so my laptop doesn't freak out. But, the colors in this game are they're pretty beautiful. I'm sure you can still tell in 720 though. But I am concerned for this guy's sake, just for the fact that I'm gonna have to get up close and punch people. He excels at punching people, don't get me wrong, right? But I'm still scared about it. I'm still very, very scared about it. So, I'm not sure if we want to switch. You know what? I'm not really sure how we want to do with the bosses. Do we switch to our Trapmaster or just switch to any character? I mean, like, I guess it's beneficial to switch to Jawbreaker, right?
Only thing better than a key is a loaded cannon.
Yeah, I kind of forgot he's got, like, that sprint power-up attack. Oh, can I name him Error 404? I guess I can. Yeah, we can do that real fast.
These numbers add up to awesome.
Oh shoot, that's right. You can't put numbers in nicknames. You know what? Okay, I will cheat to give him that nickname, but I'll do it in a second.
This town is in serious need of a hero.
Just push those things out of the
Because
way.
basically,
No
right?
better than a Skylander.
For some reason, they just don't let you put numbers in their nicknames. Oh, by the way, is the music too loud? Because since we're actually in the game, right, this is how it's going to sound. And right now, I think I have, like, because obviously, Skylanders has really good music, so you want to be immersed in the music. Oh, no, it's not in there. It's in here. Duh. So I have, like, music volume set at 80, and then the rest of everything, I haven't set it down. It's fine, it's okay. Okay. Well, that sounds good. As long as it's not overbearing, right?
Careful, Skylander. This may look like an ordinary, harmless little sheep, but I can personally assure you that sheep creep here is bad news. In fact, He's supposed
And
to
I
be in
also,
Cloudcracker
so
prison,
remember, we're not
reading
using
an
traps,
ill-fated
other than maybe
sheep
using a
rebellion.
trap for a
But
boss
hey,
fight.
this gives us a
And
perfect
I don't know,
opportunity to
I
practice
actually
our
have
fighting
a trap
Go ahead,
programmed
take
with
him down,
Broccoli
will ya?
Guy. An unevolved Broccoli Guy, because I don't want to cheat too badly, right? So he's not evolved, he's just the regular, basic Broccoli Guy. Because he's not really a DPS guy, I just kind of want him to be a sponge,
Sheep creep.
right? So, that's my idea, is we'll... Oh, okay. Yeah, we can take out this guy pretty fast. Yeah, but I am concerned for the later fights.
Sheep creep defeated.
Because the thing is, I'm gonna have to get up close with them, but we'll see how it goes, right? We'll see. Hopefully this Locke doesn't end. Well, this is Trap Team, so we will find out. We will see.
Holy
Goodbye,
guacamole.
Jawbreaker. Well, hang on.
Old
Not
Sheep
yet.
Creep Sure got what was coming to him, all right. Now
Not yet.
let's skedaddle.
And we'll probably, I don't know when we'll do the adventure packs, because we do have a dark and light character, right? But I don't think there's any dark or light areas, like elemental areas to switch to. So I think we'll only get used to them as if everybody else is dead, or we play the dark or light expansions, because I know there's dark and light areas there. There are elemental. Well, I know there's gates, but are there dark and light? Just like, you know. So, like, for example, I walk into this area, it's not going to say light Skylanders are stronger here, right? I could be wrong. I mean, like, I like Trap Team, I don't play it a bunch. I still play it more than, I think, like, Swap Force, for example, but I can't exactly remember. Just make villain areas lighter or dark? Ooh, that's actually a good idea. Well, I think we'll run with that. On light and dark areas, we will, or I guess for villain areas, since we're not using villains, we'll just make those light and dark. We'll kind of just alternate between them, trying to get them both fully upgraded, right? But it's still weird to me. They introduced these light and dark elements in this game, and then there's only 2 characters per element. But I guess dark and light always kind of got shafted, honestly. Even for the rest of the franchise.
Wait a dag burn minute. That looks like Traptanium.
Why is
Not magical stuff in a long
okay,
time.
hang on. I like Skylanders. I don't know why it's
I'm
such an
guessing
underrated
the
game.
arrival of Traptanium
Here's the thing with
might have
Skylanders. I really
something to
do
do
think
with
it's
you
going to be one of
being
those
here
games
too,
as
eh,
people that
compadre?
played it, right?
Well,
As it gets
what are you
older, it's
waiting
going to
for?
develop
Go
into
bust
like,
that
oh yeah,
sucker
you remember that
with
game?
your
And it will
righteously awesome
become
crystal
more
weapon.
respected as it goes on. Because when it first came out, right? When I was like 11 or 10, everybody, it seemed like on the internet, other than like kids channels, hated this game. They absolutely hated it because they're like, this isn't Spyro. You know, like, yeah, it's not Spyro, and they use Spyro in it, right? But I don't know. It's just like, it's one of those things where it's like kids that grew up with it are gonna get older, and they are gonna be the majority on the internet, or the vocal, right? And Skylanders, kind of like how Minecraft, remember how it was cringe at one point, but now it's respected as, you know, this, like, oh, everybody likes Minecraft. I think Skylanders, now, it does have that Toys to Life aspect of it, which people will always dog on that, right? But at Skylanders at its core gameplay-wise, it's a solid game. It's fun, right? Where's the bar showing the characters? So here's the thing, since I had to choose the characters on stream, I don't have the bar made, so this stream we won't have it. And then next stream, I will make the bar, you know, that shows all the characters and if, like, they're dead, they have an X over them, right? So we don't have to worry about going into elemental gates at least. Well, unless we go into a tech one, I guess. But Skylanders will be the next Guitar Hero. See, Guitar Hero is like, my parents really like Guitar Hero. Like, they're not gamers by any means, right? But they love, like, Rock Band, Guitar Hero, and stuff. You know, and I'm not a big fan of it. It's a different audience, is what I think.
You remember those bounce pads from earlier?
Did you remember to revive Boom? If you mean Chop Chop, yeah. Zook also got revived, and we got rid of Boomer. So. Oh, what about the healing elixir? You know, I forgot about that, so I will actually have to grab that. I have all my Skylander stuff, like, all in their separate buckets, right? up here, so I can definitely grab it. Hopefully we don't need it this stream, because I'm gonna have to bust it out of its bucket. Because, you know, it's been like 2 months since one of these streams. Of course, the first level is gonna be a breeze, right? It's just gonna be kind of a chill, get our bearings. And I think next level is when the elemental areas actually start coming in. There we go, level up. I keep all, okay, here's the thing. I have a lot of Skylanders. Like, I'm just saying, if like all the Skylanders that were, you know, I had ended up getting into the ocean, it would be bad news bears, alright? Like,
The name
I have a
Twin
lot.
comes from the ancient Archaean word for awesome.
No, I
In
meant like
fact,
you did revive
Archaeans
Boomer, you
have
revive
over
him every game.
100
Yeah, but we
words
decided
for
in
awesome,
place of him,
and all of them
we're
are
reviving
great.
Zook. Can I play Fist Bump? I can't play him right now, so what this Ultimate Lock is people vote for characters, right? And I usually have like a UI up top that says like, hey, I have these characters, this stream it's not gonna have it, right? So I'll just have to keep telling people, right? Which might get a little old, but I just didn't, you know, I can't pull a UI out of nowhere. Well, actually, I take that, I lied. I still have the Swap Force UI if that counts, but it's kind of outdated. Ooh, I do have the healing elixir icon, so I guess I actually can put that back up there. Yeah, there it is in the corner. Because I'm still using my same setup, right? Like, that's what the UI would look like, but I need to update it with the characters that we would be using. So, obviously, that UI isn't updated. What took you so long? It depends. Do you mean, like, what took me so long on this stream? Well, we were trying to do the M mod, right? But the problem with me and Noah is both college students trying to coordinate, you know, all this stuff and stream it from his stuff. It was too much work. So what I think with M mod is I'm not entirely canceling, I'm not outruling, right? But I need to get a better computer if we're gonna do M mod. Which, because remember, I'm just streaming off a gamer laptop, right? You know, one that you just buy from Best Buy and it says, ooh, it's a gamer laptop. That's what I'm streaming off of, right? So. Oh my lord. This is gonna suck later on. Because I have to punch these guys. I think he, okay, doesn't Jawbreaker, he gets an upgrade that's like somewhat long range, right? Oh, it's the punch. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of like where he punches his fist forward. Oh, what? That's his soul gem. Oh, shoot. I just realized his soul gem's on this level. Oh, shoot. We can go in here, too. Let's go.
Through this gate, you'll need to tag in with a trap.
A trap master.
I think that's actually the hat he had.
To open this gate.
Yeah, I just mentioned it. Yeah,
Skylanders of the
his
Tech
soul gem is
Element are
literally in
stronger
this
in
level.
zone.
So that makes things easier, at least. But we can't go into a lot of these elemental gates since we only have one trap master. But I will take this hat. I'm pretty sure it's the same hat that I had on before. Yeah, it literally is. Was an Eyebrawler voiced by the same guy? Huh. The more you know. I didn't know that. Do I want to wear it? Heck yeah, I do.
Goofy and awesome at the same time.
He's got that drip.
You're showing a lot of promise,
My
kid.
participating
I
in.
like
I think everybody on the internet is their obligation to participate in. But I will not be going too much into that, especially since this stream is Skylanders, right? We will not have an in conversation. Like, I'm not saying I'm keeping my stream kid friendly, but I'm gonna keep it. Let's keep it at least PG-13. Oh, what? Dark and light? So blackout, not a shocker, right? And then spotlight, which I'm pretty sure. But me and Noah kind of like pushed the votes towards that, right? Because I think it was gonna be what was it? It was gonna be Nightlight, but Noah, especially Noah, really hates Nightlight. And of course, he's never played him, and I haven't really played him either. But we kind of look at him, and I'm like, bro, that's just a guy in a suit of armor with an angel wings. That's kind of lame. So, I mean, do you want the cool light dragon that's got the Sonic rings, right? Or do you want the guy that's, you know, playing November 2nd Halloween dress up, right? Exactly. Get Noah. Here's the thing. I don't want to bother Noah, right? He doesn't. He is fine coming on streams, right? But he also doesn't want to do it a bunch. I think if he wants to stream, he'll do it himself, right? But I'm not gonna force him onto his stream unless, you know, he just wants to hop in for a couple of minutes and then he'll hop out. But I'm not gonna bother him to the point of like he has to sit here the entire stream, because, you know, he doesn't run a Skylanders YouTube channel, nor is he like 100% invested in Skylanders. So him having to, you know, sit here upon hours upon time and have to chat about Skylanders, that's not fun to him. So I'm not gonna make him do that. That's also why we're doing the Ultimate Lock again. No, he wasn't really feeling it, which is understandable. But also, probably was a matter of fact because, you know, he had to stream it, right? Off of his computer. He had to do all the hard stuff. Alright, well, I don't know if we... Yeah, we'll skip out on these chests. Just because Trap Team already gives enough, right? What do we do with the gate with the Blackout Soul Gem? Oh, that's a good point. Honestly, I think I'll just... When we get to the point where we have enough for Blackout Soul Gem, if we even do in this game, right? I'll just buy it, like in a different game, and then just bring it back. Or we could just wait till Superchargers, if we survive that long. But we'll see about that, right? Hog 192 people are watching this. You see, I use my phone to track like how many people are watching, and it's not updating. Like for a long time, it's just been saying 53 people are watching. I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. And then I updated, and it said there were like 200, and I was like, oh, that's kind of a big difference. But yeah, my phone's not updating, so I have no idea how many people are watching. Alright, there we go. There's one of our soul gems down. I do find it funny that, right, like, I think a lot of people can relate. Like, I wouldn't say I'm socially awkward. Socially awkward, right? But, like, you know, I find it funny that it's easy to stream in front of, like, 200 people, right? But then you have to give a class presentation, you're like, But again, I guess you don't have to stare at everybody, so that makes sense. But I've also noticed as you get older, for different people it might change, right? And for me, it has gotten a lot easier.
Just had the most awesome idea.
Having ADHD also helps because of spontaneous. Skylander game list worst to best. Okay, I've given this list a lot of times, but for those that haven't heard it or seen it, right? This is what I'm gonna say. Like, I'll start with worst. Imaginators. I don't think that's a big shocker, right? They nerfed all the old Skylanders, right? You know, blah blah blah. You know, make your Sonic OCs. They look terrible, right? You know, least amount of content. But my controversial opinion after that is actually Swap Force. I don't really enjoy the art style change. The fact that it's kind of a pet peeve that you can't attack and jump. I know that's not a big deal, but it does slow down the gameplay. And a lot of the older Skylanders, like Eruptor, is just absolutely neutered in that game, which is weird because they literally reposted him for that game, so you thought they would make him better, but he's just bad. And that's a lot of the older Skylanders in Swap Force. They're just kind of bad. So I don't know.
Put a water trap in
Oh, rip Spotlight Soul Gem? I'm not that worried about it. We could, again, I don't think Spotlight and Blackout are going to be used enough, right, for us to actually acquire them in this playthrough of this game. Maybe when we get to Superchargers, we can buy them. but I'm not that worried about it. I think we'll be fine. Do I recommend getting Black or Spotlight? Oh, Blackout 100%. Like, I want to like Spotlight, I really do, because I paid like $55 for it, right? But Blackout is just so much better. So he's better in Superchargers and Imaginators than he is in Trap Team, which is weird, because that's the game he originates from, right?
Strange thing is that Gulper's supposed to be locked
At least
up
Swamp Force gave
Cracker
Bind Up. I mean, yeah, but he's not really supposed to be in there. You have to cheat
and
to
that's
get
not
him.
all. Cloudcracker's gone. Like it's been totally
Eruptor was
blown
always
wide
bad,
open.
trash to be exact. Here's the thing with Eruptor that a lot of people don't realize,
By
okay?
the way, I'm Max.
In the Toys for
Inventor of
Bob
all the
games,
cool
so
stuff that
this
here
game,
Skylanders
Giants
Academy,
and Spyro's
as well
Adventure,
as about 87 million other things.
Eruptor
That's a
actually,
literal
when he
number, too.
barfs, he has
87
invincibility.
million. Pleasure to meet
I don't
you,
think he does have
Skylander.
it in the 360 and
Max.
PS3, but the
If
Wii version,
Cloudcracker
right?
was
The
destroyed,
original
no
version of the
telling what
game.
other bad guys might
When
be
he
on the loose.
erupts,
We need
you
to
know,
figure
because a lot of
that out
people
as
they're like,
soon
oh,
as
you have to
ASAP.
stand there, you're gonna get
Well,
hit.
we can always ask the
Eruptor
Stoneheads and
has
Know-It-All
invincibility
Island.
when
They
he
know
erupts,
everything.
or at least he's
Problem
supposed
is,
to,
the
right?
island has been totally
That's why I
taken
always
over
take
by
him on the
trolls.
eruption path, because
Trolls.
you go in there,
No problem.
you erupt with your invincibility, you get out, and that's what you do with Eruptor.
Big
Hence the name, right?
Luckily,
But
you
the
got
issue is,
me.
in later
Let's hit
games,
the road, Skylander.
like for example,
hold your
Swap
horses,
Force,
bud.
Superchargers,
Skylander
and
just got you.
Imaginators,
Take some
Vicarious
time to
Visions,
check out the new academy.
either they didn't
Of course,
know
I
or
still
they
got
just
a ton of
removed
work
it.
to do on
So
it,
he
but
doesn't have
good.
an invincibility when he
Explodes.
barfs.
And
Which
when
kinda-
you're ready to
it
shove up,
neuters him.
know it
I'm
all
gonna be real
island,
with
you
you.
just let old Captain Flynn know.
He might only be mediocre, I agree with that, but he's still fun.
Press the
But I
tab
would only say
to play
Spyro's
as
Giants and
your
Trap Team is
captured
fun.
enemy.
Either
Then
otherwise,
press
in
the
Swap
tag
Force,
button
I'd take
again
him
to
not on the
return to
eruption
playing
path
as your
because
Skylander.
you don't want to sit there and get hit, right? It's stupid. I would take him on the other path, the one where he lobs the
Hello,
fireballs
it's
or whatever it
once
is.
Again. So happy to dance
But he
with
kind of
you
has
this
two attacks that are
magical place.
fireballs, but I think you
am
know which
here
one
to
I'm talking
help.
about.
I can convert gold into magical
Where does
upgrades
Giants?
for
Oh yeah,
all
I was talking about my
Skylanders.
list. I
Make
got
your
sidetracked.
powers
That's my
even
ADHD going
stronger.
off. But okay, so number 6, right? The worst one, Imaginators, then Swap Force, just because it has long levels and it neutered the character. Oh, that's why I started talking about Eruptor. But then I'm actually gonna put Trap Team, the 4th game and 4th slot. Trap Team's good, right? It's built off of Giants, which it looks good. Look at it right here. Again, you guys are watching. Technically, it's actually in 720p for you guys, even if it's set at 1080. But it looks good. It really does. It's colorful. It's vibrant. It's nice to look at. I really do. Look at it. But it has flaws. It has glitches, right? Which a lot of people be like, oh, I've never encountered any glitches. And I agree. I don't encounter glitches that much with Trap Team. But when I played the game in one sitting for that one stream, we encountered a couple of glitches, especially like a glitch where the boss fight didn't continue, and that's annoying. Trap Team's not bad by any means, but I think it's, like almost middle of the road. 3rd place is, a lot of people don't agree with this. I'm going to put
Ready for
Superchargers.
another magical
The
upgrade?
soundtrack is really good. Well, all Skylander games have really good soundtracks, right? But it is... Okay, let's see. I gotta check my upgrades. Let's Robo Rage lasts even longer. I feel like that's good so we can get in and out. I really do, so I'm gonna grab that. But the thing with Trap Team is it's good, but it also removed battle mode, so let that sink in, right? So, and the Rock Arena in this game, I think is kind of forgettable. I'm gonna be real. I do like the Chaos Doom Challenge. It is a lot of fun, but I'm just gonna have to put Trap Team at 4th. And then, so Superchargers, the cars, I actually like the cars in certain segments. Like when it's like Mario Kart style driving forward, that's fine. I don't find the cars to be that annoying. I actually enjoy them. I don't really care all too much for some of the C segments. I think they're kind of poopy dookie. But for the most part, I enjoy Superchargers. They actually buffed a lot of the characters and fixed a lot of Swap Force's mistakes. So, I don't know. It's got. I'm not gonna say I play Skylanders for story, right? Like, who the heck plays Skylanders for story? But it does have the, I guess, the most dark or mature theme, right? I don't know. I hate the card. You see, that it's kind of a you hate it, you love
Press the
it.
tag
It's like
button to
it's
play
a
as
mixed
your
bag,
captured
right?
enemy.
And then I'm gonna put Spyro's at 2nd because it is good for what it is. It is a very solid start, but I'm not like remember people that played on the 360 version, PS3, me, aka on the Xbox version, didn't experience the definitive version of Spyro's Adventure. The Wii version was actually made by Toys for Bob. The other versions are a rushed port. I'm not going to say that degrades the game, right? But Spyro's Adventure is a solid start. I don't have any issues with it, right? But Giants, which I'm putting at first place, right, is good because it does Spyro's Adventure, but just adds more onto it. It doesn't have as many levels, but it has more characters. It's just polished. Like, I never experienced any glitches in Giants, right? Like, I enjoy the art style of Giants the most. Well, Spyro's and Giants have the same art style. That's why they're so close to each other. But really, I mean, Giants is perfect. The Giants feel powerful to play with, but they're not overpowered, right? Like, if I'm playing battle mode, which, let me tell you, Giants battle mode, best battle mode. Ring out on the 3 floating island map, epic. Love it. Love it to death. Here, let me see. I'm actually going to switch to somebody. I think I need to reset Blackout, and I need to reset Spotlight. So let me do that real fast. But Giants is just so good, right?
Darkness falls,
Then press the
overshadowing all others.
Alright, bye-bye, Maurice. I gotta reset you. What's my favorite Skylander?
Darkness falls.
Prison Break and Drobot are definitely my favorites.
The game to return to
And then
playing
Blackout
as
is
your
my
Skylander.
third favorite, probably. And then Echo, which we will be using Blackout and Echo, so at least I get to use them, right? But I just genuinely think Giants is the best. I do wish they did more of the evil Skylanders, right? Like how Spyro's did. They're in there, but they're kind of like hidden in the corners of the game. So let's nickname him Maurice again real fast. But I genuinely, I just think Giants is the best game overall. Like, it plays like Spyro. It added new fun characters. Like, I don't think, like, I'm not, even though I'm not like a big fan of characters like Hex and stuff like that, I still can get enjoyment out of playing every single character in those games, right? So,
Let's keep this name a mystery for now.
there we go, Maurice. Alright, then let's reset Spotlight, and we will continue to the next level.
Time to shine.
Good old Patricia.
My future is looking bright.
Alright, there she goes. Spotlight's kind of one of the ones that I don't think she's very
Time
good.
to shine.
I want to get better at using her, though. Alright, let's nickname her.
Looking bright.
I don't know. I enjoy just her name being Patricia. I feel like that's a very comical name for a light dragon. It's so random that it works for me. Oh, not Q. Not Q. Oh, that's right. I can press X to delete. It's basically a hotkey. Alright. Alright. I think this is how you spell Patricia. I do believe. Oh, wait. No, I don't want to leave. I want to save. It annoys me that I can't just press B. But,
This name is spot on.
Alright, there we go. That works. And then we also have Thumpling and Trigger Snappy, but I actually already reset them. So we don't have to worry about that. Blackout is the type of character that would have millions of stands if the game was slightly more powerful. Or, not powerful, but popular. Yeah, well, okay, here's the thing with Blackout, right? He's a dark dragon. It's cool. Like, I agree. I think if the game was more popular, man. But if it was more popular, he would definitely be one of those characters that, and also if he was more mass-produced, that everybody would absolutely love him. Kind of like Drobot, I think. But I agree with you in that statement. Blackout should have been called Lights Out. Yeah, but we always call him Maurice. People would be throwing riots if we didn't name him. I'm actually going to play as Trigger Snappy, I think, because a lot of people probably that are watching haven't ever seen one of my streams before, and they probably want somebody that's a little more familiar, right? And he's basically Trigger Happy but small, so I am going to be him to start off, until at least the elemental area switches, right? Am I going to abuse Blackout's invincibility glitch? Probably not, because that's not entertaining to watch. Like, you want to see, like, the whole point of a Locke is you can fail, and that's the entertainment factor, right? So I'm probably not gonna do that. Alright, let's play Trigger Snappy. Oh. 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 I forgot about this. I forgot about this nickname. This is going to be his nickname, I guess. What the hell is that nickname?
When you're ready to learn about upgrades.
It's got an Xbox button in there. Yeah, Minecraft enchantment table. I'm not really sure how you pronounce that, but I'll just keep calling him Trigger Snappy.
I'm only the best pilot in all of Skyland.
Why is there a button?
And that's putting it plain.
There just is.
Boom! Boom Part 2. Let's get this show on the road. It turns out we're meeting that Buzz guy there.
Oh, what's my opinion on Fist Bump? Oh, Fist Bump is actually, he is actually really overpowered, and I mean that. He really is. Not enough people give him credit, honestly. Again, I think I always talk about doing a underrated Skylander series, even though I'm mostly memes, right? The problem is I hate hearing myself talk. That's why I do live streams, because I don't have to edit it. But I think everybody, for the most part, hates hearing themselves, right? They hate it. So maybe one of these days I will do an underrated Skylander series, and he will probably be one of them. Because no one talks about it, right? My favorite Chaos boss fight, I honestly, for me, nothing tops the first one, right? Like, Giants is kind of underwhelming. Like, I like the music and everything, but it's kind of underwhelming. There's not even a health bar. Swap Force is kind of lame. It's literally a fetish fight. You get swallowed and you attack his feet. It's just weird. Trap Team is cool, but a little bit too difficult and a little bit too repetitive, I think. Superchargers is way too easy, and Imaginators is just knockoff Goku, right? So, Spyro's Adventure, best one, alright? Like, it's good from a game design standpoint. I'm taking game design classes. I don't want to be a game designer, but it's just required for my degree, right? And that boss fight is good from a game design standpoint. You play, because before that, you fight, you know, in the water boss fight where you fight the Doom Sharks and all the evil Skylanders. Then you do, like, you do the life one, you do the undead one, you do the fire one, right? You fight all these bosses, and you've already seen the spells he does, like the Doom Shark and like the fire circle, like the undead lasers, and I'm not even sure what you could even call the life one. It's like those red things and the green circles. But, right, from a game design standpoint, that is good, because the player has already fought these at separate intervals, and they know how to fight them. So it's not like the game is throwing you into anything you've never fought before, right? It is throwing you back into something you fought before, and you know how to fight it, but they're saying, okay, you know how to do this, but do it while all the things are coming at you at once. That is good from a game design standpoint. So, I don't know. I would say that it's my favorite one. What Skylanders am I using? So, for those who don't know, I'll run down because I need to make another UI that looks like this, but I haven't made it yet. So, we are using Chop Chop, Zook, Pop Thorn, Trigger Snappy, Thumpling, Jawbreaker, Echo, Smolder Dash, Pop Fizz, and Magna Shift. I don't think I missed anybody, but Trap Team is brutal, so that's why I have like 11 or 12 Skylanders. So they are probably going to get slaughtered.
This one's solid gold.
The only really hard parts in Superchargers for me was the Count Moneybone and the final boss. You see, I feel like the car segments is where it gets hard. Once your shields get bumped down, that's, you know, it just becomes a death sentence, especially on higher difficulties. But I feel like Superchargers overall is pretty easy.
Know-It-All Island.
Supposedly, you could ask
How did
these
Zook come back?
stoneheads
Well, we decided to
like
sacrifice
maybe what Buzz
Boomer,
is.
right?
Made a big
Because he
thing
normally
out of
comes
his
back
secret
every
ninja
game, right?
tomato skills.
And we
he's not
decided,
even here.
I let the
Folks,
stream
it's
vote
up now.
early on, and they decided to
Used
get
my
rid of Boomer
secret
and
ninja
replace it with Zook.
commando training to sneak right up on you.
I'm
Just
so
like
late, I
I
can't
used
believe
it
it.
to
Well, you're not
deploy a
that
little
late. Look,
recon.
this is
Everything we
the
need to know about the
second level of
BoomBringers is
Trap
locked
Team.
up
It's not like
inside
you've
the
missed that
noggins of
much.
these stone knuckleheads.
This
Just
is
follow
Nightmare
me,
mode. Hang on, we
Skylander.
wouldn't
I'll
survive
take you
Nightmare
through.
mode without using traps, okay? This is hard. This is hard mode, right? We are playing
First order
hard
of
mode.
business. How about we unlock that door over there?
And our plan is we will only use a trap if we're fighting like a bullet hell boss like Chompy Mage or the Golden Queen or the final boss. And we're going to be using an unevolved broccoli guy.
How's about that?
That's the idea
Our
so far.
first knucklehead.
If it becomes too
Why don't
easy,
you go give it a
then we
look-see?
won't use it.
Of course,
But
that
I
means
genuinely
crossing
don't see
another
how I can get
enemy
through the
field.
Chaos boss fight,
That ought to be
you know, and
easy
continue the rest of the
right?
lock, right? Without doing that. Like, without using broccoli guy. Because it is an absolute bullet hell. It sucks. It really does. Also, I'm not really sure what I want to do. Oh wait, I guess it's a life element now. Oh shoot, that means Zook gets to come back. Haven't seen him in a while.
Locked and loaded!
Spyro's adventure graphics were best for me. You see, I do like the art style of Spyro's and Giants. They are my favorite art style. Now, Swap Force has the best graphics. I have to say it does. Like, it looks the prettiest, right? Aesthetically, it is the best. But I still like the first two games' art style more. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm pretty sure the Zook is fully upgraded.
Feel the power!
He is. Alright. Yeah, Zook on the cactus path just destroys everybody.
Super spree!
So I'd rather have Zook, and I mean that, than Boomer. I really do.
Escape bad guys.
Especially in a trap
Tell
team,
you about
because it's
Chompy Mage.
in trap team, you know, it's a Toys for Bob game, right? And Zook, a lot of the characters that were built for, like, for example, since it's built off this Giants, aka Spyro's engine, Zook is really good because, you know, Spyro's Adventure, they originally built Zook for that game. So, for example, a lot of the Swap Force characters in Trap Team aren't that great. There are exceptions, there really is. But they're, for the most part, a lot of them suffer. Because they're kind of just ported in, and, you know, they don't care about that because they're focused, when they're developing the game, they are focusing on the new characters. So, as long as they functionally work, they're like, okay, that's fine, right? I like the more gritty look at Trap Team. You see, I actually think Trap Team, it's kind of a weird. It's like a combination of Spyro's art style as well as Swap Force. It's kind of like the, you know, the more cartoony vibe of Swap Force combined with a little bit of the aesthetics from, like, Spyro's and Giants. That's what it feels like to me.
Skylanders of the air element.
Air
are
element.
Stronger in
Hey,
this
that's popcorn. Alright. We didn't really get to use Zook, but that's fine.
Straight to the point.
New legacy hat. Turkey hats. I forgot, yeah, that this hat becomes ugly in this game. But Popcorn, he is one of the exceptions that destroys in Trap Team.
Good thing
A lot,
I
like I was
always
saying, a
come
lot of the
prepared.
Swap Force characters aren't
By
that great.
I mean
He is an
holding a
exception.
bomb. Ha,
He is an
just throw this
exception.
bad boy at the barrier,
Look at him over there.
walk away real
I don't know why he has his
slow
mouth open like
during
that. It's
the
kind of scary,
explosion.
but
Oh,
he,
it
for the
looks
most part, he is a cute boy, and I need to get him a better hat because,
Sharp as a tack.
oh my, that hat is absolutely disgusting. Look at it. I hate it so much. So for those that don't know what it looks like, here, you know what? I think I actually, don't ask me why, but as somebody that makes Skylanders videos, I have almost everything under the sun on my computer, right? And let me check if I still have the image. I want to see if I do. I do. I have it. So I'm gonna show, for those that don't know what the turkey hat looks like in Swap Force. Let me show you real fast. So I need to add an image. Luckily, it's on my desktop, but Let's see, where is it? There it is. So this is what the turkey hat looks like in Swap Force. That's what it looks like. It is way better than here. Like here, let's compare, right? So there is the turkey hat in Trap Team, the one in the back, the one that we currently have, right? But the one in Swap Force is, I really like it, right? So we're definitely gonna have to switch hats for Trap Team because I hate the like. It looks like it's just a decapitated head, right? This is my biggest, outrage. This is my biggest complaint with Trap Team. Look how they did the turkey hat dirty. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. If it's fallen from grace. Like, how could they do that? Look at it. I don't know. It's one of the things that I don't know. It's a tragedy, but don't worry, because so they built off a Swap Force for Supercharged Imaginators, so the turkey hat is returned to its former glory. So we'll switch him. If we make it that far, we'll switch him back. Flynn looking kind of weird. Yeah, he is looking a bit weird.
These trolls aren't kidding around here. Welcome, Baudry. Neither are we. This is another case where a bomb could
Popthorn is really fast in this mode. But, I mean, I don't know. Popthorn is just, he is a lot of fun. Look at this. That is a lot of damage. Like, look at that. Nothing brings this man down. How's your day been? Honestly, kind of uneventful. But that's not such a bad thing, right? That's not a bad thing. You know, just a chill day. You know, I'm thinking about doing another stream after this. For those that follow my channel, I'm actually starting to get an idea what I want for Nightmare Chaos Part 2, so that's good. Like, because here's the thing. I'll sit down and I might work on it for a little bit. But, like, I want it to be as good as I want it to be good, right? So, I need to, when I come across, like, oh, that song would work well, or this scene would work well, you know, just keyframe some faces over it or something like that. So,
Not only
I am trying to build it as best as I
faster than
can.
the speed of light, but also the speed of dark.
Battle mode
Not to
stream,
mention the
Andrew,
speed
I
of
see you
sound
in there.
time, and yes, even the abstract.
Probably not
concept
today,
of
Andrew,
love.
but maybe a different day. Just because I don't want to have to set the Elgato up on a different system because my computer hates it. You're already almost at 10K. I'm over 10K. Heck, we're almost at 12K now. Here, actually, you know what? We will be allowed to go into the Traptanium areas. I think that we can go in there.
Down for the count.
As long as our Trap Master's alive, right? As long as our Trap Master's alive, I'm alright. But I think it is only fair that we switch back to the character that is stronger in that zone, right? I think that's fair.
Straight to the point.
Oh, it's typo. Yeah. See, we're actually. It's really hard to believe that a Skylanders channel that I do believe I basically started in 2021. Beforehand, it was just my personal YouTube account, right? Like, you know, I just posted stuff with friends, like occasional videos that or something like that. So it is weird that, you know, 12,000 subscribers from a Skylanders YouTube channel, but here we are, right? But I also think a lot of the people that it's also a good time to get into the Skylanders YouTuber market, right? Because there's not much competition. So, and believe it or not, I hate to say this, but Reddit, believe it or not, is actually kind of how people started to see my stuff. Because it's like, you know, you throw it out in front of people that want to see it. But, like, if you're on YouTube from the start, no one is going to know, like, you know, like, YouTube is full of a bunch of stuff, but, like, a subreddit is just only, you know, what they're looking for. So, but the problem also with the Skylanders subreddit is it kind of sucks because half the stuff on it, like, they upload the worst memes of all time. because what my idea was like, oh my gosh, these memes suck, bro. I can make a better meme than that, and that's kind of how my channel started. Was just, and that's actually why Nightmare Chaos exists. It was originally built just to be like, oh my gosh, you guys suck. I can build something better than that. So I was like, I'm gonna build the best in my, like, you know, and build my, like, the best Skylander meme video to my capacity, and that's what I did. Or at least I'm proud of it. So, but you know, that's the problem. Yeah, not Reddit. Yeah, I know. But we all have to start somewhere. Alright, let's go up here.
Skylander, it's me,
Opinions on Engineer Gaming? Pretty based, honestly. I mean, I actually have my Series 2 Sprocket named Engineer Gaming, or at least it was. I think its name got reset somehow, but because I like to harass my brother in battle mode with the Sprocket's mines. It's really funny because he plays Slam Bam, which is one of the most overpowered characters to bring out if you know how to play him right. Because, like, I think when you get frozen, it immediately fills up the, like, you know, the punch out ring or whatever, or like the bar, right? So the thing is, right? Sprocket, because you know he has to, Slam Bam has to get close to do damage for the most part. So Sprocket kind of negates him by just throwing up the mines that he can't do anything. Yo, yeah, that's right, dude. This level literally is just like, there it is.
That's going to be very exciting.
Like, it's, hang on. Like, look at this. Look at this. Like, it really just be out here, right? Look at it.
It's the big rolling ball up there, Skylander. That's what you need.
Probably the best level in Skylanders, just because of that. I think we can all agree, right? Okay, hang on, let me reset this. Transform, reset, transform. Aha! Okay. I will keep a mental note of that.
Down the hill, Skylander.
I want to play Trap Team, but I gave it away. Biggest mistake. See, that's what I feel like a lot of people do that with their Skylanders and stuff. Is maybe not even necessarily games, but the characters too, right?
You're doing it.
Is they will give them away, right? And then they'll just regret it later. Because they're like, well, now because you can't play the game. Because the thing with Skylanders, right, is like you need the figures to play the game, and you need the portal, and you need the game itself. Like, you need all this stuff to play it, right? Meanwhile, like, for example, let's say you grew up and you were playing Halo 3, right, on your Xbox 360. If you were playing Halo 3, what would happen was, oh man, another air game. But basically, what would happen, right, is as long as you still have an Xbox 360, you just buy Halo 3 again, and then boom, you can experience it. But the problem with Skylanders is people give away their Skylanders, and it's not going to be the same because they don't have a portal, they don't have the characters, so they're going to end up buying the game, and they end up buying a portal, and they end up buying like a Superchargers PS3 portal for their Xbox 360, and they're like, look, it doesn't work, because they don't know what they're doing. And that's a big issue with Skylanders, is because a lot of, you know, people that aren't into it hardcore aren't going to look at a Skylanders portal and be like, oh, that's for that Wii U and like PS3, right? So it's harder for people to get back into Skylanders. And also they would have to buy the figures they want. Which, imagine if they had like a rare figure and they just gave it away to like some kid. Because they're like, oh, our son likes Skylanders. They're like, oh, I don't play Skylanders anymore. And then you end up giving away your Blackout or your Robo. And then what are you going to do, right? My dad would never let me give them away, not even duplicates. I mean, that's probably for the best, especially if your parents bought them. Like, you don't, as a parent, you know, life. Okay, back to the zoo. You don't want to spend money on something for your kid, and then your kid just gives it away, right? That'd piss me off. I have a way, Spotlight. I'm assuming he gave away, but yeah, see, that's rough, and that's kind of what I'm getting at. What did I miss? I mean, nothing's happened. Nothing's happened. Like, nobody's died, right? But yeah, good. Thank goodness I never sold it. You see, since Skylanders was such a big... I'm also one of those guys, I wouldn't say a hoarder, right? But when it comes to certain items, I have a sentimental value. And all my Skylanders, to me, have a very sentimental, childlike quality to them. And I don't want to get rid of any of them because how much I care about them. Now, for example, if I, you know, like as a kid, I had a bunch of Thomas the Train toys, right? They don't have any sentimental value to me because I don't remember them, nor do I care about them. So I'd be fine with giving them away, but like, you know, different things have different sentimental value. People like my mom will not let me give away the Thomas the Train stuff because it means so much stuff to her, right? Makes sense.
Why don't you take a hike and let the professionals handle things?
With pleasure.
Oh, did I? Don't forget the Winged Sapphire. I missed it. Wait, where's the Winged Sapphire? Can I go back? Okay, hang on. I'm probably gonna have to take these guys out first. Yeah, I don't want to miss a Winged Sapphire. I don't think I've actually seen what Buzz completely says because his dialogue always gets cut off, right? Alright, here, I can... Where is the Winged Sapphire? Oh, is it back over here? Okay, that's the Dark Gate. Where is it? Are you starting to get bored of Skylanders? Here's the thing. Skylanders, to me, is like, sure, you can kind of get out of it, right? But I'm never bored of Skylanders because I also go over to... Oh, there it is. But, like, even if maybe I can't experience the new magic of Skylanders, that's fine, right? Because of how much it means to me. And also, a lot of things with Skylanders is, it's a kid's game, right? And a lot of kids' games, you grow up, and then you realize, oh my gosh, this game sucks. Skylanders is a different case, because it's still fun. Like, hot take, I used to play the Lego Star Wars, like 1, 2, and the Complete Saga when I was a kid. I tried playing them again, I just don't think they're fun. I mean that. You might be like, what? Because there is no challenge. It's just like, oh, you die and you lose some points, right? And I know that's an unbased opinion, but like, I don't know. But Skylanders, for example, is fine. Because everybody puts Lego Star Wars and they're like, oh, that's the best game ever. And I'm like, I love Star Wars and I love Legos, right? But I just don't think it's fun anymore. I really just don't think it's fun. Because, like, there's no challenge. Like, as a kid, it's fun, you know, there's no consequence for failure. There's nothing wrong with that. But, like, as you get older, either the game is just terribly, or, you know, like, it's aged terribly. It's not good anymore. But, like, I have, like, I think a bunch of PS2 games, right? Oh my gosh, that Zook just demolishing people over here. I have a bunch of PS2 games, right? Because that's what I, for the most part, grew up on. And a lot of those PS2 games suck. Like, for example, I used to play Cars, the game, as a kid. I actually still think I kind of like it. It's one of those things where I boot it up, I get nostalgic for it, and then I, like, race or something one time in it, and then I turn it off. Like, where Skylanders is something where I feel like I can actually play the entire game, and I won't get bored of it. Like, it's still fun, right? Holy crap, Zook, calm down. You see, this is why we got Zook instead of Boomer, right?
Slobber Trap defeated.
Is this hard or Nightmare? This is hard, or it should be hard. You know what? That was actually extremely easy. I know it's the second level of the game, but like, man, I absolutely demolished him, so I kind of want to check what difficulty it is. Let's see, settings, general, adjust. Yeah, it's on hard. But I'm assuming it's because, you know, we have the elemental advantage, so I'm assuming that. Zook, Glamour School. Dude, on Zook on the Cactus Path, he just destroys, right? It's just, he's really just that good. He's really that good. Honestly, these cannon segments, they're just kind of boring. There's not much to them. You like, you know, I'm playing on Xbox. You just like, you point the joystick, or you move your joystick over there, and you press A. That's really all you do. There's not much challenge to them, and there's not much depth. Honestly, they're just boring. Should I get Zook or Camo? Okay, here's the thing. A hot take. I know this is a hot take. I've never been a Camo guy. Out of the Life Skylanders and Spyro's Adventure, I was always a Stump Smash and like Zook kind of guy, right? Like, mostly because Stump Smash was my first Life Skylander. So, and like, he just smashes stuff. It's simplistic, but it's dumb fun, right? And he's got that combo where he just smashes stuff together, and I think it like does 90 damage or something like that. He's good. Stump Smash is really good. And then Zook on the Cactus Path, like, you know, you just saw it. He just destroys everything. And then Stealth Elf's really good too, but, you know, I don't know. As a kid, just like, I don't want to play Stealth Elf. She's a girl. So it's like, I want to play as the Cynthia Tree or the guy with a rocket launcher, right? So,
The Skylander and I are no strangers to bad guys there.
kind of taking a break from Skylanders for a good reason. You see, here's the thing. Like I was saying, where while I might not be able to experience the very first magic of Skylanders, here is how you can feel it again to some extent, right? I like sharing Skylanders to other people, not giving them my figures, right? But like playing the game with, like, for example, I play it with my little cousins sometimes. Honestly, that is some of the most fun I have in Skylanders, is sharing the experience with another person. And that honestly brings a lot of the magic back. You know, occasionally my parents, you know, they have somebody come over and they drag, you know, like, the guest that comes over drags their kid or whatever, and the kid's like bored. I might put them on Smash Bros. Or something like Skylanders, right? Because most of the time, the kids that they bring over, they're not old enough to know what Skylanders is, which makes me feel old, right? But what I can do is, they think it's awesome. Like, you know, put a toy on there, it shows up, that's awesome. You get to, you know, you get to basically share the magic with somebody that's never seen it before, or, you know, it's just a lot of fun. There's different ways to have fun with Skylanders, even if you're not the one that, you know, you might not just be playing it alone, because I think Skylanders is one of those games where if you play it with a friend, maybe, you know, like a relative or something like that, it is more fun, and I shouldn't have picked up that money, because holy moly, that was 1,000 coins. But either way, I think you guys what I'm understanding, alright? Because I play with my little cousins, I take them to Vintage Stock, they pick out a new Skylander or something like that, occasionally I get a new one, and that's fun. I have fun playing the game with them. It honestly, I don't know. So, because, you know, I play with, I have 3 little cousins. There's one that's not too interested in Skylanders, but I think it's just she's not a video games person, right? But the other 2, you know, like, I have a cousin, he loves Superchargers to death. And I basically just play that over and over with him. We just play Superchargers. You know, I take him to Vintage Stock. He picks out a new Skylander. Recently, I kind of introduced him to the Swappers, and he's absolutely having a blast with them. I just bought him Boomjet, which Boomjet's one of my personal favorites. I think we've gotten him Washbuckler, Blast Zone. He has Hoot Loop, which I'm not a big Hoot Loop guy, but I think our Walmart just had a bunch of them, so we have a lot of Hoot Loops lying around. So, and then there's, what is it? Yeah, Boomjet. He also has legendary Free Rangers, so. At BoomBringer, is more cringe Disney Infinity Troll Grenade or Snipers? Oh, are you asking what? Oh, definitely the Troll Grenaders, bro. They're so cringe. I don't. A lot of people gotta realize that Disney Infinity video is a joke, right? It's a joke.
So looks like we're meeting
I have Disney Infinity. I never got into as much as Skylanders because, you know, that's expensive. So I only have like about 5 characters per each game, except the 3rd one, since it had Star Wars. I kind of collected a little more for that one. But the thing with Disney Infinity is I get so bored of it. Like, I load into the toy box and I'm like, what do I do? And then when you have an idea how to do it, you either can't make it because you don't know how to mess with all the gadgets and gazmos and all that jazz, right? Or the memory limit. Like, I used to play on the 360 and it was like, okay, you can't add any more enemies. And I'm like, why not? I want to have like armies battle each other out. That's my issue with Disney Infinity. Where's the Locke menu? Again, I've had to say this a couple of times, but like, I don't have it made yet. So for those that don't know what it looks like, that's what it would look like. This one's outdated. But since we had to vote on the Skylander in the stream, right? I can't just make a menu out of nowhere. Like, it's gonna take me a little bit of time. You go in Photoshop and stuff like that.
Mountain over there. Home of our next super bad guy and fellow
I only played Disney Infinity for Venom. I only got it, played the second one. So yeah, I had every single one of them, but I never really bought that much characters. Like, you know, I think I have like 5 characters per game. So like 15 or 20 figures probably total.
Just wish I'd known ahead of time.
When is the Nightmare Chaos bid? So I probably should have put, instead of coming soon, I probably should have put coming eventually. Because here's the thing with it, right? I want to build it. I need to have time. I'm a college student, right? I don't have a lot of time to work on that stuff. And when I do, I sometimes just want to relax, you know? So I'm coming up with ideas, right? But I want it to be good. And I'm not going to rush it out. Even if it's, you know, it's supposed to be a 10K special and we're almost at 12K, right? I'm going to wait until it's done. And I'm going to wait until I like it. Because that's the thing with my Skylander videos. It's the reason I make them is because nobody else will. Because it's a dead video game franchise and nobody, or I wouldn't say that nobody wants to make them, but they don't have any idea how to make like meme and edit videos like that. So I will wait until I get enough ideas. Like, or I find, oh, this music goes well with this, or this sound effect is funny, and I will wait until I, you know, naturally, progressively find enough sound effects that makes it a good video. Like last night, I found a song that is going to be the intro, and I was like, man, that's a really good song. So, it's like, I mean, I have like 2 deaths built right now, which you might be thinking, wow, that's nothing. But I've also wanted to be perfect, right? Because in my opinion, Nightmare Chaos is my favorite video that I've ever built, so I want it to be good. And I want it to be an actual sequel because I don't want to see a comment that says in the description, man, or not in the description, but the comments, right? I don't want to see a comment. I know it's going to happen either way, but I don't want to see a comment that says, this was good, but the first one was better. Like, I wanted to build it to be better than the first one. So, it's going to take time. How many levels will I play? Probably like 4 or 5. Right now we're on the 3rd one, so. Which, again, I do plan on I'm feeling pretty good, and we haven't done a stream in a while, so after this one, I might take like a 30-minute break or something like that. And I'm going to start another stream, but it's just going to be a chill stream where I can play any Skylander you guys want, and we can play the 3rd through 6th games because we're on the Xbox Series X. Unfortunately, we can't play Spyros or Giants unless I get my Elgato set up. Then we could just play all 6 games on the 360. But my issue is if we play them on the 360 is, well, I guess they would all be in 720p. I won't have the faster loading time, but my main issue is I don't want to have to set my Elgato up because my computer hates it. So it's just probably going to be a chill stream because I just got Buckshot and Pinata and I want to try them out. I played them a little bit by putting them on an NFC card, right? Which, for those that don't know, NFC cards allow you to make duplicates of Skylanders, right? And if you don't have a Skylander, I suggest, like, if you don't want to pay, let's say, Blackout, right? He's expensive. Just buy an NFC card reader and writer and some cards, and you can make whatever you want. And that's the beauty of it here. Let me see. I think I have some NFC cards, and I can kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. For those that watch my streams, know exactly what I'm talking about, right? But, here, let me see. You can basically program the cards to, you can just download a Skylander dump. Yes, and they are called dump files. I'm not joking. And they can be whatever you want. Which, of course, I don't have like a portal cam or anything, right? But let me see. Here's some of my NFC cards. Like, this is Wind Up, right? It shows up special Wind Up in this game, right? But that's Wind Up. He's not even supposed to exist. And what is this? This is Gnarly Barkley. I don't even own Gnarly Barkley. But I want to play as him, so I put him on an NFC card. And let's see, what is there? the
Roasted
elusive
toast.
Series 2 Sunburn, of course. So, you know, you can put stuff on that's not either... Mostly it's just for putting Skylanders that you don't have and want to put on, right? That's the main point of NFC cards. Because you don't want to dish out a bunch of money, you know. Or you can test the Skylander before you want to buy it. That's what I do a lot of times. So, yeah, I'll switch back to Jawbreaker.
Down for the count.
Oh, do those illegal Skylanders appear in the collection menu? That is a good question. So, actually, yes and no. So, for example, let's, okay. Let's look at Fire, right? Series 2 Sunburn's not a natural Skylander, right? So, it says there are 30 Skylanders right here. But when I go in, it says 29. So, it sort of registers, but look, there's regular Sunburn and that's it. Series 2 Sunburn doesn't pop up in here. So, it appears back here where it says collected 30, but it doesn't appear anywhere else. It actually, they will pop up in Swap Force, Superchargers, and Imaginators in the collection menu, but they'll appear as special. Like, for example, he'll be Special Sunburn. Because the game doesn't know what he is. So, it's like, okay, Special Sunburn. And it will go into the collection menu. But on Trap Team, if it detects a Skylander that's not really supposed to exist, it adds it sort of, but it doesn't add it, you know, in the actual visible collection menu, if you get what I'm saying. My favorite Giants level? What is my favorite Giants level? I mean, like, I kind of don't want to have to say, like, Drill X's Big Rig, right? But, like, that's a really good level, because it's just so rememberable. I also really like the Oracle. The Oracle's really good, too. As a kid, I tested it. When you go into the Oracle, he will say every single Skylander's name. All 48 of them that are in that game. He will say all of the Skylanders' names. And I just thought that as a kid, that was cool. Like, he'll be like, you know, he'll say the Flynn, Callie, or whatever he says, and then he says, and
there,
Robot, or whatever,
I
right?
managed to get myself a little stuck. Don't know how exactly I got here, but I do know that I can't seem to get down.
I don't know. Giants as a whole is a pretty good game. I can tell you my least favorite, though, is the aerial attack level. I hate that level. You know, the one with the ghost ship? I hate that one so much. Auto Grow, Adventure sucks. Which one is that one? Is that like Chapter 14? I don't hate that one. If that's Chapter 14, I think it is. I could be wrong, but I think that's Chapter 14.
Oh, would you look at that?
Alright, time for me to collect this soul gem for a character I'm not going to use. Yes, it is Chapter 14. Okay, yeah. I don't hate that level. That level is a fun challenge. Like, it is quite a difficult level with all the enemies in it. Not as difficult, I would say, as Chapter 15, but I like it. I guess people don't really like, you know, the ship segment, and I get that, but I still have fun with it. I think it's fun. Oh, Pirate Seas is playable in Giants, therefore it is the worst. I forgot about Pirate Seas, that's right. It is playable in Giants. Yeah, Pirate Seas is kind of bad. Okay, let's see. Which was the... Oh, yeah, that's right. The bomb's in here. Do you know that Rattleshake can beat Nightmare Chaos with the Obsidian skin? I do know that because what I was doing in the Trap Team like full playthrough, right, where I did it all in one sitting. The thing is I was using Rattle Rouser, so I did have the Obsidian skin on one part of him, right? But the thing is, I kind of had to sit under the ground, and the skin. Oh, I didn't want to leave there. The skin would absorb most of the damage. I wasn't good enough to do it all in one run, right? But I think it's definitely possible. And also, for those who don't know, Rattle Rouser is one of the most overpowered swap combinations. I mean it. Which Skylanders do we have going into this? So I do need to make a UI, which I'll make that next stream, right? So we have the returning characters from the Swap Force Locke. So we have Pop Thorn, Magnus Shift, Pop Fizz, Smolder Dash. So we have like 11 characters, honestly, but like, and then we brought back Chop Chop, and we brought back Zook, and we didn't bring back Boom. So we revived those two, right? And then, by the way, look at these fish. These are like the fish from Madagascar 2, right here. But for our new Trap Team characters, there is, so the two minis, so Trigger Snappy and Thumpling. Our one Trap Master is Jawbreaker. Our core is Echo, and then our Dark and Light that we voted on was Spotlight and Blackout. And some people might be thinking, why that many characters? Well, obviously, it's because Trap Team is hard. Like, really hard. And I'm not using traps.
Life element.
Life element. We're gonna have a lot of... Okay. Other than maybe like the Doom Raider boss fights, we might use traps, and I'll use a unevolved Broccoli guy on there.
Time to knuckle down.
Just found your channel. This brings so many memories. Yeah, I've been especially like on that thank you Skylanders video. It's doing really well. It's got like 300,000 videos, or not 300,000 videos, but views, right? Which is really good for a Skylanders video in 2021. And I like to see it because almost all the comments on there are heartwarming comments, right? And it warms my heart. Like, you know, man, maybe I could show some on stream, like if I could go scroll through and find some, and I've been trying to heart all of them, right? Like, or at least most of them. There's occasional, like, bad apple comments that pop out, like, oh, I never liked this game because it killed Spyro. These games were bad. There will always be that comments like those, obviously for people that never played the games, right? But, like, for the most part, every single comment on there is heartwarming and, you know, wholesome 100, as you could say. So, I've really enjoyed looking at all the comments in that video. I don't know. But the thing with Skylanders is, yeah, kids nowadays will never understand the joy. Because here's the thing, since Skylanders aren't in the store, a lot of people, they'll never experience the joy of, as a kid, going to the store and picking out another Skylander. Or a new one. They kind of can, because I take my cousins to, like, an old video game store called Vintage Stock, and they get to pick out, like, some, you know, pre-owned Skylanders. Which, I'm gonna say that's the closest you can get to, right? That's the closest to the magic you can get. So, Nightmare Chaos isn't hard. Yeah, it's not hard if you're using traps. Oh, it's tech. Okay. Yeah, let's keep using Jawbreaker because he needs the experience. We do have Magnus Shift, but yeah.
Down for the count.
A penny on Toys R Us coming back. I mean, it's a toy store. Like, it doesn't really affect me. Like, sure, they had Skylanders at one point, but they're not gonna have it now, right? So I'm not gonna go probably to Toys R Us.
It's I, the Chompy Mage, and you are not chompies, so I don't like you. I don't like bridges either.
Here's the thing with Nightmare Chaos is I've played the game several times, right? But here's the thing, he throws so much at you, it's a bullet hell. That is why it sucks. And you screw up once, and boom, there's half your health. Heck, there's an attack he has that literally instantly kills you, even if you're an Eon's Elite. But here's the thing, I also am not committed enough to Skylanders to, you know, just like 24/7 memorize the, like, okay, now he's gonna, this shockwave, and this shockwave's gonna be here. Like, a lot of the times, it's just, it becomes overwhelming. That's the issue with Nightmare Chaos, right? That is the problem. Because you're supposed to be using traps.
Not to leave any cannons around for you to shoot me with.
That is what you're supposed to use. Because literally they have this segment where it's like, oh, life bullets are coming and earth bullets are coming. You're supposed to switch between the trap and the character to, like, you know, restore health and stuff like that. But I don't know. It's just like, it's hard. It really is. And anybody that says it's easy, okay. Like, I've seen somebody beat the entirety of it with no traps, but they were using Eon's Elite Whirlwind, right? So they had the DPS of, you know, Eon's Elite still. But like I would love to see somebody do a solo run of it, right? Ah! Yeah, I don't want this guy to hit me a bunch. Alright, gotta kill him before he gets back up. There we go. Yeah, I'm very scared for Jawbreaker's sake.
Cruiser defeated.
Was there an Eon's Elite Drill Sergeant? No, there was not. Like, for example, I've beaten a Nightmare Chaos with Spry, you know, just by himself, but I was using the Chaos Trap as well. And you can just spam magic and, you know, you're good. But, like, maybe I'm just not much, I'm not a gamer, alright? I'm not good enough. Also, it depends on your character, because, for example, Chop Chop is in this Locke, and I don't know what he's going to do against Chaos at all. Like, what's he gonna do with his sword? Bone Bramble? That's what I thought. He ain't doing jack squat. Alright. Move this coil. Yeah, use Bone Bramble. Yeah, but that's the only thing that can hit him. And it's not, Bone Bramble's not that good.
It's like we've almost got this big door open. Just find
If there was more Eon's Elite, what I want, well, obviously Prison Break. I feel like, so in Trap Team, Terrafin got an Eon's Elite, right? And so did Diring and Superchargers. But honestly, I think for Trap Team, I would have rather preferred Prison Break, because as a kid, I always thought of Prison Break as the Earth, like, mascot, and I actually didn't think of Terrafin as it. To me, Prison Break was the main Earth dude. They used him in marketing material all over in Giants. He was the light core they showed off. They had big statues of him. Like, I was like, oh, it's Prison Break, but Terrafin kind of just stole the spotlight, so. Oh boy, Locke puzzles. Gotta love them. Nightmare Golden Queen is like cancer. Yes, I agree. It really is. But Trap Team on Nightmare is cancer in general. So.
Packing a punch. Villains are stronger in this.
Villains. Okay. So what we decided to do with villains is, since Dark and Light aren't normal elements that switch in Trap Team, is the villain stronger areas are going to be the Dark and Light areas. So that means I'm going to have to play Blackout or Spotlight. Now, I assume I can, like what do you guys want me to play? Spotlight or Blackout? I assume for the most part you guys are going to say Blackout. It's usually always Blackout, but I'm still obligated to ask. I'm getting ready to play Swap Force on Nightmare. Any advice? Honest, Swap Force on Nightmare isn't that bad. If you have Magna Charge, you can breeze right through it. Make a wheel? Yeah, I guess I could make a wheel. Here, I'll just, what I'll do is, I had that wheel for the Trap Masters, right? I will just edit it to be Spotlight and Blackout. And we'll just let the wheel decide the fate. Alright? We'll just do that. Alright, let me... Wheel time. Yep. Well, it looks like it's Spotlight, so... I guess we'll be playing Spotlight. Alright, Spotlight time.
Time to
good old
shine.
Patricia. Like, she's not terrible, and I don't think she is. But, like, this ring, I don't think is that great. Like, it's okay. It's just not the... Like, look how long it takes to go around. And honestly, I think it's better to use her attack without using the rings. I don't think they're that great. But, I don't know. Have you already seen a solo run of Nightmare Chaos? Well, I mean, I've seen slightly. I've seen the one with, Eon's Elite World, but you gotta remember this. I make the content. I don't watch it. So, if it's not with the whirlwind, then I have not seen it. Does the ring go on them? Oh, no, it just hits her. Okay. I know there's an upgrade for her later down the line, right? Is where the rings, they'll go on people. Here, is it better just to throw them at people and just, like, keep throwing them? I think it's better just to, yeah, it's way better to just use that. They're not very good at just throwing them out to hurt people. But I need to level her up. That's one of the main issues. Come here. Also, it seems to be better to like wiggle it kind of back and forth, which is kind of weird. But it seems to work out, honestly. But Trap Team later, as the game gets harder, is going to be AIDS. So I definitely want to level up Spotlight and Blackout so that, you know, they have some help. You haven't seen... I literally, Evan, I just told you I've seen the Whirlwind. I've seen the Whirlwind. That's the one I have seen. I haven't seen a different one. Or at least I don't think I have. I don't remember another one otherwise. Usually what happens with Skylander videos is I click on them and I like write a comment sometimes, but I never watch it, right? Because I'm like, I don't want to watch it. I'll leave support, right? Because it's, you know, Skylanders, you know? I gotta give them support, but I usually don't watch the videos. Because, like I said, I've said it before, no one really makes, you know, the stuff I want to see. I want to see memes and jokes and stuff like that, but I usually don't, other people don't make them, or at least funny ones, right? Hey, there's a scroll over here, nice. Alright, we'll read the scroll.
I actually have some secret ninja commando skills myself, you know. I just try not to brag about stuff like that. And believe me, that's not easy when you're as awesome as I am.
I'm trying to emulate the game on, oh yeah, the Wii U emulator, but it says the portal isn't there. So, here's the thing, make sure your portal, look on the bottom, make sure it doesn't say Xbox. If it says Xbox 360 or Xbox One, it's not going to work. Other than that, there is no drivers you have to install. Alright? Or at least that's what I've been told. I've never used the Wii U emulator, but from what I understand, you should be able to play Skylanders by just plugging the portal in. Don't install any, unless you installed a driver to play Dolphin. If you installed the driver for Dolphin, you need to uninstall it. Or, again, I've never used the Wii U emulator. I couldn't figure out how to set it up. Only stupid, but I couldn't figure it out. It was asking for some, like, code or something, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Oh, that's right. This is Chill Bill's area.
Villains are stronger in this zone.
Fun fact, Broccoli Guy can teleport. Yeah, I think, basically, if you don't attack him in enough time, he'll teleport away. I don't think we have enough money to upgrade. Even, we've collected, yeah, 3 wing sapphires. Wait, where is the next wing sapphire? Is it in a gate we can't get to, or is it somewhere we can get to in this level? Is it? I feel like it might be in the undead gate, but I might be wrong. Oh, buy some Skystone cheats and stuff like that? Yeah, I can do that. I'll just, like, grab a character, right, that has, like, a bunch of money, and I'll just, you know, buy a bunch. But Spotlight is one of those characters where I want to like her more, but she's just kind of mad.
That's the last one, Skylander. Mountain door is down, ready to be infiltrated. Why don't you build them another bridge, Mabu Defense Force?
I feel like switching to a character before the fight basically changes the fate of the Locke. I mean, I guess, but like, for example, Jawbreaker, he's gonna be the best one. Okay, okay, we might change it so I still have to fight them, right? You know, okay. You know what? Wait, did I already get the weak sapphire? Wait, which one did I miss? Wait, oh, this is the 3rd level. Duh, for some reason I was thinking this was the 4th level of the game. But I already have it. I'm stupid.
the Mabu Defense Force were immediately captured and taken to separate jail cells. See if you can rescue those guys and let them know we'll probably need to spend a bit more time training before their next mission.
Alright. Well, it doesn't look like it's a different elemental area yet. So I guess we'll just stay as Spotlight. So, what I do think what we'll do is, for lower boss fights, is we'll actually just stay as the character. Because I want it to be entertaining, right? And I like a challenge, so what we'll do is we won't change when it's like a normal, like, for example, Shredknot, we won't change, right? Like, he's just a normal, regular guy. For, like, Chompy Mage, I feel like we are allowed to switch because he's, you know, a Doomlander or whatever. No, wait, no. Is it a Doomlander? Whatever he is, right? The main bad guys. Like, I can switch before Wolfgang, for example. I think that's only fair. So we can only switch. Okay, magic. Which Pop Fizz is our magic. Doom Raider. Yeah, Doomlander's the thing that Chaos, his Skylanders and his OCs he uses in Imaginators. That's right. Doom. They throw the word Doom around so much. Sometimes it confuses me.
The motion of the potion.
Why don't we have a picture of all of our Skylanders? I think for the first first 4 games, I actually took a picture of them. I can show you guys my collection for the first 4 games if you wanted. I had to pull them up because I took a updated picture. So I have everything for Spyros and Giants. I'm missing a couple of things for Swap though. Bad hat. I know. We got to get a better hat. But, oh yeah, one thing is, I will allow us to open the Traptanium stuff, but I need to switch back after that.
Down for the count.
Alright. Alright, back to the... Where is he? Where's the Pop Fizz? There he is.
The motion of the potion!
I think every year show us a picture. Yeah, that's true. I don't think I've shown you guys like an old, outdated picture from last year. I haven't done an updated picture of my Imaginators and Superchargers, so I'll eventually have to do that. Wait, does Pop Fizz even need this money?
Ooh, look at all these numbers.
Oh yeah, he needs it. Okay.
Oh yeah, this is the good stuff right here.
Yeah, Trap Team, especially in the later levels, we are gonna get tons of money. But the earlier levels are kind of eh. So we'll probably be able to finally fully upgrade Pop Fizz. He is not, which is weird because think about it. He was in Giants. Well, actually, oh wait, no. I remember in Giants in the Ultimate Locke, he was actually a savior for a long time. Really? Already? Back to Zook, okay. And he's fully upgraded, so he's not... Alright, whatever.
Locked and loaded! Ha 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 ha!
Alright, I guess Zook is just gonna have a lot of money. Do I prefer Trap Team or Imaginators? Oh, definitely Trap Team. Trap Team plays like kind of like an HD Giants to some degree. And Imaginators is just kind of bad. Which, I say that, but I'm probably going to be playing Imaginators in a couple of hours for that chill live stream, so... We will see. We will see. But I'm still more of a Trap Team guy. Will you do a Skylanders collection video? You see, I mean, I've thought about it, but like... I don't have like the... Like, for example, why I've never done like a face cam or recording is because I don't have like good recording equipment, right? Like... my face cam, if I turned it on right now, like, because it's on a laptop, right? It's got, like, it looks terrible. It just looks very bad. And that's also, like, why I've never done a face cam stuff, is that, and, like, for example, my phone does not have a good camera. So, which is probably what I'd be filming on, right? You know, but who wants camera, or, you know, phone quality I guess actually if you're watching it on a phone, it probably wouldn't look that bad. If you blew it up and we're playing, or not playing, but watching it on a computer, it might look bad though. But yeah. Nightmare mode, this one is not. We are on hard mode just because this is going across all the games, right? So that's the only reason this one's not Nightmare. I actually did do a Nightmare stream where I played the entire game on Nightmare. It was very AIDS. very, very AIDS. Yeah, I remember in this entire boss fight, this man, he just runs away. That's all he does. Look at him. That's all he does. I guess it's... You know what? Alright, hey, let me pull up the reticule or whatever. I have to hold the buttons in an awkward configuration to do this WoW pound. But I'll just spam it a little bit. Kind of in his pathway, maybe? Yeah, there we go. That seems to be the best thing. Just kind of spam in his path. Wow, what a exhilarating boss fight.
Broccoli guy defeated.
You should play Imaginators. I actually am gonna do a stream with Imaginators after this, so you will get your request. Now remember, I said the only villain we'll be using at boss fights is the Broccoli Man. So here, let's trap him. Oh wait.
Broccoli guy.
Okay. I guess there was no trapping sequence. We just got him. Okay. Odd. I mean, I know Broccoli I was already in the trap, but I still wanted to see the trap sequence, but whatever. Maybe I pressed B on the accident or something. Casual yawn trap flex? It's not a flex because that's not even, I don't even own the yawn trap. That's on an NFC card. Yeah. So, I don't actually have the yawn trap. I have 3 of the life traps. You know, the one that comes with the game. The one that looks like the little torch or whatever. And then the one I think it has like a hawk on the face or something like that.
Villains are stronger in this zone.
Oh, villains are stronger. Okay. So, you know what? Let's spin the wheel. It's wheel time. Where is the wheel? Come here, wheel. Alright. Blackout or Spotlight? Who we doing? It looks like it's gonna be Spotlight again. Oh, yeah. I could have done a steamed broccoli guy. I guess I could have done that. Ah, whatever, it's fine. Alright, Spotlight again. Let me switch back. Turn the wheel off. Alright, where is she? There she is. Are yawn traps rare? Because I have 2. Now, it depends. If you have the actual yawn traps, there's different ones that are... Here, let me show you. The different ones, okay? So... Oh, wait, not Skylanders. Magic items. Oh wait, traps has its own section in this game. I kind of forget. Or I think yeah, it does. So this, okay, see the one I'm pointing at right now, the Shrub Shrieker. That is what a yawn trap looks like. A lot of people sometimes get confused with, you see that fire one, the one that the Scorching Stopper or whatever. Some people think that is a yawn trap. That is not a yawn trap. This, like the Blazing Belch, that is a yawn trap. I actually unaccidentally bought this one because I thought it was a yawn trap, but the one with the wide mouth, that's the yawn trap. If you have that one, or any of the wide mouth ones, they are worth a pretty penny. I'll tell you that much. Honestly, you could just look them up. They're worth a lot because they were only released in Australia. Where can I get NFC cards? See, I actually, I don't want to point you in the direction of the wrong NFC cards because I just followed some guy's link, right? So somebody, I recommend, if you're in one of the Skylander Discords, just see, I like this part in Trap Team, you can just spawn camp them. But like, I recommend, are they dead? I assume. Oh, this guy's just chilling in the, oh, these guys are just chilling. But I recommend somebody that knows more about it, or somebody that's watching and knows what the right cards are. Just put it in the chat, because I'm not sure what the cards have to exactly be again. I know they're on Amazon, but that doesn't help Jack squat. That's where I bought them from, but which one? That's the main question.
Oh, thank goodness you got me out of there.
I was starting to worry.
Yeah, go to Alex
I
Discord.
also found out where
I'm
that
sure you
awful
can find a
choppy mage
link for
is.
that. He can tell you which ones you need to get.
I can. To take. You don't mind if I wait right here, do you? I'm still getting back into the swing of this whole courage business.
All right, we're about to fight our first boss. So, I'm going to see, I'm pretty sure even on hard mode, this is still pretty AIDS. So, at least for this one, we're going to try it with Broccoli Guy, okay? And if it ends up being too easy, well, actually, I take that back. It's going to only get harder. But, we'll see. We'll see.
Broccoli Guy.
Is it possible for an NFC to screw with your system? No. No, not at all.
Hey, Brock's ready to rock. Hey.
Alright. So, this is actually where we get to switch. So, you guys get to choose who are we switching to, which again, I know I don't have the UI up there, but I'll just run down again. We got Blackout, Spotlight, Echo, Thumbling, Trigger Snappy, Drawbreaker, Magna Charge, but it's Magna Shift, the switch, are swapped. Pop Fizz, Pop Thorn, Smolder Dash, Zook, Chop Chop. I might have said some guys twice, but that's who we got. Wreck with Zook. Spin the wheel. Yeah, you know what? That's actually a really good idea. I should just set up another wheel that just has all of them, and we could just do that. But for this one, I see Echo, I see Zooks, Trigger Snappies. Alright, well, okay. I hate how that, if you look at Spotlight, right, she just has an occasional animation, like her idle animation, she just zips forward. It looks really awkward. Echo must die. Dude, Echo's epic, though. I actually want to upgrade her, so I guess we could go with Zook. You know, he'll slap this boss fight, probably, right? Because, we don't want to die immediately in the beginning. Trap Team gets harder as it goes on, right?
Locked and loaded!
Wait, stop the reset Echo. I think I actually already reset her. I did it before the stream, so we don't need to do that. What are the rules surrounding traps? Okay, so we can actually only use traps in the Doom Raider boss fights, right? So Chompy Mage is one of them. And the only trap I can use is a unevolved Broccoli Guy. Only Broccoli Guy. So, normally, any other boss fight, I can't use a trap. Just only during these fights, because look at this, all these shockwaves, they get kind of AIDS as they progressively go on, right? And you don't want to, it's just not really any fun to get destroyed by these. Now, Zook is probably going to make this pretty easy, but still, especially with his, like when you get hit by those, it does a good amount of damage.
I suppose I should make this a little tougher. Round 2.
Also, I'm pretty sure Zook. Yeah, Zook is gonna make this pretty easy, even though he's not a trap master. See, like. Ugh. Here, can I want to see if I can reach him up there.
Now, I'm not using all my powers to defeat you. Instead, I have just been incrementally increasing the difficulty.
Yes!
Well,
Cactus Gang! The cactus is getting him while he's sitting up there.
Magma form.
There we go. Yeah, just having him sitting still in one place is kind of helping. There we go. Again, it wasn't going to be such a hard boss fight, but still.
Chompy
The ones
Mage
it will get
defeated.
worse. Oh shoot! I just realized there's a life trap in the portal, so I guess we're gonna have to go through the animation.
All that stuff I did! Whoa! Who will look after the Chompy?
Alright, yeah, obviously I'm not gonna put the Chompy Mage in here. We still have to go with Broccoli Guy, but he is there he is, so.
Chompy Mage trapped.
Bro, you did it? I mean, yeah, but again, it's the first, I guess you could say the first tough boss fight, so I mean, like, the outcome, especially since I'm playing with a, we picked Zook, not a big shocker that we won. But, like, once it gets to Golden Queen and stuff, then it's going to be, actually, I take that back. We're probably going to end up, we might fight Chef Pepperjack. I know we're doing at least one more level. I don't know if we're going to end up doing, we might... I don't know if we should do his to finish off the stream, or his should be a starter for the next stream.
You are not gonna like this, Majesty. He was totally captured. Those Skylanders got him. I kind of forgot how annoying they could be.
You know what that means, don't you? The Chompy Mage might
Reset Echo, she's already reset. I did it before the stream. We don't have to worry about it.
He already served his purpose by locating
Rip to the Traptanium portal voice. I mean, like, yeah, like, I mean, I can hear it. You guys probably can't hear it, though.
Infinite power. Our revenge is almost at hand.
Is that a real yawn trap, or is it a card? It's a card. You think, no, I'm not about to dish out money for a yawn trap. I just did it because I thought it'd be funny. Also, I didn't want to reset any of my traps because they have evolved guys in them, right? So I didn't want to reset them, so I just put a yawn trap on the NFC card, and I was like, alright, that will work. I wish we could hear it from your mic. I think sometimes you can. If I turn up the volume, because right now it's at 50, you probably would be able to hear it. But we're not going to ever probably hear it again, because the only time you would ever hear it is when Broccoli Guy is in there, and he won't be in there most of the time.
If it wasn't for me, they'd still be locked.
So I don't think you're going to have to worry.
Queen. I'll bet she's not even real gold.
Maybe. But it sounds like this ultimate weapon of hers might actually work.
Not if I have anything to say about it. Think, fool.
Honestly, I don't know if we even need to watch this cutscene.
They would have no choice
but
to
we'll just watch this one through.
Me. Chaos. There's only one thing to do, Glumshanks.
Aren't the cutscenes skippable? Yeah, honestly, I don't know. What's the opinion? Should we just skip cutscenes? I don't know what the majority opinion is on that. Because most of the time I'm just talking over them anyways, right?
That Chompy Mage was not a problem. Not even a problema.
Indeed. But it concerns me that the Doom Raiders are acquiring Traptanium. It's the rarest.
How does NFC trap card? So you might think that you need to put the so it's a trap, right? You would think that you need to put it in the trap slot, but when it's on a card, you can actually just put it on the portal. You don't need to put it on the trap slot at all.
Like your confidence, kid. And you're gonna need it to go after our next target. That evil chef.
Am I playing on a 360? No, this is actually a Xbox Series X, which you can't really tell the difference between an Xbox One, but as you can tell, there you go.
There's a giant bird called the Phoenix Chicken, who lays magical eggs only once a year. The chef won't be able to resist trying to steal those eggs and capture her.
What's your opinion? What's the best Chaos boss fight? Still Spyro's Adventure. From a game, I said it earlier in stream, but from a game design standpoint, it's just really good, and it's fun. So I don't know. Just realized there's a lot of life elemental areas, aren't there? Okay, let's see. Jawbreaker got used a little bit, so we'll see about that.
Down for the count.
Oh yeah, he can get an upgrade. Alright, so let's see. Punching in Robo Rage mode shocks enemies, doing extra damage over time. If it shocks them, it might stun them, which might mean I take less damage, so I'm gonna do that one. Yeah, I wish they kept the evil Skylanders too. Yeah, it's good premise, and it helped advertise. That's true, because, like, you know, like, oh, you see Sunburn, and you're like, oh, okay, this is what they do, and then, you know. There, I'm gonna take the not the Chompy Mage, Broccoli Guy, if he's actually talking through the portal right now, but obviously, you know. I'm gonna start. I say I'm gonna start the level out with the Echo because she hasn't been played right, but I know exactly what's gonna happen is I'm gonna play as her, right?
Noise.
And what she's gonna, it's gonna be like, I walk like 2 feet into the next level. And it's gonna say Skylanders and the life element are stronger in this zone, but I'm sure, you know, because the game for some reason really wants me to play Zook a lot.
Alright, Skylander, are you ready to go take down the chef and save that special Phoenix chicken what's-it-bird?
Alright.
Sounds good. And, sure. While
actually,
I may not
the
be
chainsaws
biggest
in this
bird
level are
fan in the
actually
world,
kind of dangerous,
this
like
one
the
does
shred
sound
knots,
pretty
so
special.
hopefully
Kinda
we don't get
reminds
destroyed
me
by
of,
those.
Me, that way. Okay.
You have an unread message and my
Departure,
OCD
Boom.
is killing me. Okay, the reason I'm not reading that is because, like, it's, you know, it's on stream. I'm not going to read messages on stream, right? That's a terrible idea. Which Skylanders won? Okay. So what we did is Chop Chop won, but we got rid of Boomer even though he normally comes back every game, and we replaced him with Zook because people voted they would rather have Zook over Boomer. So Zook, Chop Chop, and Thumbling and Trigger Snappy for them because you know they were the minis we used. And then Jawbreaker for Trapmaster, Core, Echo, and Light and Dark, Blackout, and Echo. So
When I heard that evil Chef Pepperjack was coming after the Phoenix chicken, I came up here to help protect her. I should have known that the Skylanders would be on the case.
That's right, Tessa. Wherever danger lurks, you are sure to find heroes.
Bro, I forgot
like us.
Chaos on
And since
hard,
there are
and it
no
took me
other
15
heroes
Skylanders
like
to get
us,
rid of him.
it's just
He is. The boss fight isn't too hard if you're using traps.
Anyway,
if you're not
I was
using
thinking that
traps,
we could go
it's
scout
gonna
ahead.
suck.
Try to find
It
the
really
Phoenix
does.
chicken, while the Skylanders take care of the bad guys.
Echo, yeah, okay, this is why she's one of my favorites. Look at her, she just vibes. She's absolutely adorable.
Spoiler alert. They're all awesome.
Yeah, for those that haven't seen Echo, this is what she does. So she's kind of like a musical-based Skylander, right? She's like a dragon mixed with a seahorse, I guess. She kind of, yeah, she just kind of vibes out. That's kind of her whole thing. She just vibes. But she also kind of, you know, she gives off the stereotypical, like, kind of like rocker chick or something like that kind of vibes. So I figured Not a Phase is a pretty good name, so. Also, I don't know, the way she hops around, she's a good character. I like everything about her. So her primary attack, for those that don't know, is like, shoots out kind of like a musical, you know, it doesn't really sound very musical. It sounds kind of mystical, but like, you know, like music notes and water, she kind of sprays out, and she's got a bubble attack as well, which you can like push at people. Later on, you can upgrade it so when you shoot the bubble, it does more stuff. But the strategy with Echo is like when there's enemies, kind of spray this, right? And then when they're running at you, while you don't have a dash attack, you can do this. You can run away and just keep throwing bubbles back at them, and that's kind of what I do. So she looks like a seahorse. Well, yeah, she's a water Skylander, so she's definitely at least part seahorse. Here, but let's switch to Jawbreaker real fast to open this, and we'll switch back to her.
Down for the count.
Yeah, another issue with Echo is I like how she looks, right? But she's really expensive.
Another smash hit.
So if you can, you know, do it from a NFC card standpoint, I would do that.
Let's make some noise!
Found your channel the other day, got me back into Skylanders. That's good to hear. Again, that thank you video, for example, has been doing very well. It's reached a lot of people. I think people just, Skylanders is kind of like, you play it right, and since nothing's new happened, you kind of just forget it exists, which I understand. Because that's how it kind of was. Like, I played all the games, right? Because I love the games to death. I played all 6 of them, and then nothing happened after that. And I didn't really care for the show, so I never played it. Or not played it, but watched it, right? And I decided, I don't know, I think I looked up a subreddit to see. I was like, is there a Skylander subreddit? That sounds like the weirdest thing. And that's kind of how this tumbled into. I don't really use Reddit anymore because, you know, it's Reddit. I'm not gonna bleh, right? But that's kind of what tumbled me back in.
Instant Vine Bridge.
But also, it's kind of fun, honestly, to kind of collect Skylanders, because it's kind of like, it's either, but the problem is now, right, is it's kind of like they're either really cheap or they're really expensive. There's like no in between. So for Echo, I had to be very patient, and I paid for this piece of plastic. I paid $36, which I still don't feel good about. It's a $36 piece of plastic, right? But nah, whatever. Money's supposed to be spent on stuff that you like, right? So it wasn't such a bad purchase. Ow. Yeah, this is when you run away and lead them into the bubbles. She's definitely one of the ones that gets better if she survives that long enough, I guess. Yeah, because
my way. Some noteworthy numbers.
The powers are, I guess, the upgrades, whatever. Oh, yeah, this move's really good. The shockwave, alright? This one's really good, too. Yeah, you can hold it longer. You can deploy 4 bubbles. A shockwave. So there's 2 paths. I actually thought this one would have been the better one, because it gives you a bubble that protects yourself, right? But I actually really like this one, because this one gives it an unlimited scream. And then this one makes her attack come out quicker. Like, it's a different attack, right? And then this is probably one of the most overpowered moves in the entire game. It does like 700 damage in Trap Team. I'm not even joking. And then this one's a nice little passive upgrade. So, but she's definitely one of the ones you have to get upgraded first. Oh yeah, is it stupid that you can't put hats on Skylanders Imaginators? Here's the thing. Okay, so I have a Skylander editor, right? And I tried putting a hat on a Imaginator character, like, you know, a sensei. It broke the character. So I think the reason you can't put hats on Skylanders is because you can't put them on the new characters. So they were like, okay, then we're just gonna take it out. I have no idea why. I'm assuming it's just they just never bothered with it. So it is what it is, right? So that's the I don't know. But I did go into an editor and put a hat like on. I put it on my Robo. I put it on an NFC card and then put it on that Robo because I didn't want to break my Robo. It broke the Robo on the card. Like I had to reset the card and everything because putting a hat on a sensei character, it corrupts it. It just straight up corrupts it. So don't do that.
Surging ahead.
I also, if you nickname a sensei character, it doesn't corrupt it, but it will only show the first character of whatever you nicknamed it. For example, I think I named my Robo like Epic Gamer or something like that, right? So instead of showing Epic Gamer as his nickname, it just shows E, because that's the first character of his nickname is. So for whatever reason, senseis only will show the first character of their nickname. It's a bit odd, really, honestly. But, again, Imaginators was rushed. What is the point of you buying Skylanders if you're just going to use NFC cards? Well, right now I'm using all, for example, for me, I'm using all Skylanders except the NFC cards. The NFC cards are used for... Oh, shoot, I just realized... Oh wait, it's a tech area now. When did it become a tech area? Must have missed that. I'm a little bit scared of this boss fight. I need a switch, but I'll do Jawbreaker. Hopefully we don't kill him, because you have to go up close for this boss fight. But another reason to do it is you put him on the NFC card, see if you like the character enough to buy them, or if you just, you know, want to unlock a gate and you don't want to buy the toy, right? For me, that loves the games enough, I will, you know, straight up, I will buy the character. I'll buy them all, but like, for certain characters like Vindup, which, you know, he was never released, you know, like, your only way to play him is to put him on an NFC card because he was never released. That's just kind of what you have to do. Oh man, I'm hopping over him. Holy crap, he took out half my health. Okay. Yeah, I could not let that guy live any longer.
Shrednut defeated.
Is the Swapper dead? No, he's not, but I figured it's best if we have to swing to a tech character. It is best to upgrade Jawbreaker first. What happened to yeah, Magnus Shift, he's fine, but he's fully upgraded, so it makes more sense for me to play as this guy first. Uh-oh. I say that, but he's dying. I'm gonna hop down here. Is there any food or anything? Oh shoot, they're coming after me. I didn't even know they would actually come back this far. Backtracking so much. I need a— oh shoot, there's some food. Let's go. Oh, I also leveled up. I guess it doesn't matter. Because that's the problem with Jawbreakers. I have to get so dang close to them. Oh, what? There's more of these guys. Alright, there we go. We're pushing them back quite a bit. There we go. Yeah, it's just— playing as a melee character is just kind of scary, not gonna lie. Especially when there's a lot of them. I don't know. It's just scary. Why am I running away? I was running away because I had to, bro. Look, Jawbreaker was gonna die. I had to be smart about it.
We are the blocker birds. Protectors.
I'm new to this series. What makes it ultimate? Okay. So, basically, if you know what a Pokemon lock is, it's basically— the idea is you have a character, a set of characters, right? And if they die the entire game. Like, normally in, like, Pokemon, when your Pokemon dies, right? Or faints, right? You can just restore their health after the battle and it'll be fine. In Skylanders, once you beat the level, your Skylander's health will regenerate. But the lock is basically, if the Skylander dies, they stay dead for the entire game. And what makes it ultimate is— so I started off in the very first game, right? Spyro's Adventure, with 8 characters, and depending on the game, and once I beat it, you know, like I got to revive one character, and I would get a certain set of amount of new characters as well to move on to the next one, and all the characters that survive would move on, and that's basically all it is. So, oh, I guess it's back to Zoom. So right now we have made it to the 4th game, and this is probably the hardest game in the series, so I have the most characters for this one. The fact that you have traps on card makes the trap slot feel worthless. It is. Well, it is. But the trap slot only can be used— you can only put traps in the trap slot, but if you put an NFC card, it doesn't matter. But again, the game never meant for you to play with an NFC card, so, you know. Zook is just gonna demolish everybody because he— oh, okay. Thank you, Chill Bill. Because, you know, he's fully upgraded. But I'm assuming there's just a lot of life elemental areas probably earlier in the game. But, oh, how does swappers work on NFC cards? That's actually a good question. I haven't experimented too much with it, but from what I do, I know what you have to do. You have to— so the top and the bottom are actually 2 different things. So you need 2 NFC cards and you have to kind of put them on top of each other. I mean, like, that, I think that's what you have to do at least. So it's kind of weird. Is there anything down there? I guess not. But yeah, for swappers you have to do 2 NFC cards because the top and bottom are, you know, they're counted as different things. So, yeah.
I be winning the fight.
Play Wrecking Ball? I wish I will, or I wish I could, because I do like Wrecking Ball. Let's see, where is he? I can't play as him, but I'll give him a cameo, right? Where is he? Where is he? There he is. I actually have him sitting on the shelf. There he is, good old Kim. So I can't actually— I'll play as him probably in my chill stream tonight. But since it's a lock, I'm forced and, you know, restricted to play certain characters. So, take that how you will, right? Yeah, exactly. He can play Wrecking Ball on the chill streak. Best boy, yeah. Wrecking Ball. A lot of people don't like Wrecking Ball. Oh boy, this is actually kind of. Ooh. Okay. Let me do a pull real fast. Since it's a water, Echo or Thumpling. All right. Gonna type out the pull real fast. Thumpling so Echo won't die. Alright, we'll just see who... And I'll end this vote pretty fast. I'm just curious, you know, what do you guys want to see? Why not Slam Bam? Unfortunately, because Slam Bam's not in the Locke. He actually was in Spyro's Adventure at the beginning. He died. Horribly. Alright, 66%, 68%. Looks like Thumpling is going to be our go-to lad on this one. Oh, 63 now. Thumpling because he's attractive. I mean, I agree that he is quite the handsome boy, but I wouldn't say attractive because you might get sent to jail. I should play Destiny. You see, I've tried playing Destiny. I've always been a Halo guy, right? I do have the first Destiny on Xbox 360. I just wasn't digging it that much. Again, I was always a Halo guy, right? I loved like Halo Reach, Halo 3. I'm excited for Halo Infinite too, but I don't know. I think probably it just wasn't my style of game. I do like Bungie as a developer though, so. Oh my lord! Giant chainsaw does not bode well for Thumpling, especially when he's not upgraded. But at least I have a little bit of range with this melee. First-person shooter cringe. Hey, Halo is slaps. No one can tell me otherwise. Oh, that actually had a lot more of an effect than I thought it would be. I want to see more small giants. Yeah, there's only 4 of them that ever came out, which is kind of unfortunate because they are quite adorable. And honestly, in some cases, the smaller hitbox actually makes them a little bit better. Here, can I hit these ships from like doing this one? No, okay. Ah! Back it up. Yeah, Thumpling is... I'm gonna have to get him more upgrades for him to... Here, what is the upgrade I really like on him? Ooh, I really like... What is it? Oh, it's his soul gem that I really like. While belly sliding, press X to spray water and starfish. I use that one all the time. That's really good. I think, honestly, which one do I like on here? I can't really remember. I might like... Oh, I think I like this path. Because that move is funny, right? But, I don't know. And then the armor will make it so he doesn't die, right? But I absolutely love him. I love his voice, too. It's so cute. Oh! Oh no, not the chill bills, bro. I don't want to, because here's my issue. If I get frozen, right, I'm just going to have to sit there and die by the chainsaw. Luckily, Thumpling, again, he has a little bit of range on his attacks. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, this guy needs to die. Okay, get me out of here, bro. That is a lot of guys. I need to kill the chill bills and then I'm not going to be so worried. Alright, they missed. Oh! No! I don't want to lose my boy Thumpling this early on. Okay, he missed. Just keep running in circles, I guess. There we go. There we go, have to get the enemy goal now. Oh, great. Oh, wait. Are more chill bills coming in? Or just bomb guys? I guess just bomb guys. Yeah, look, they're throwing like triple bombs over here. Oh, yeah, okay. I wonder if I can kill these guys, I might be able to level up, honestly. Yeah, I think if I kill one more of these guys. Because I don't want to level up too near to those guys, because then he'll die, right? Right? Like, but if I level up while their chainsaws are down, then I can probably kill one of them. Okay. Okay, I thought that was going to be enough to level up. That's why I jumped towards the chainsaw. Lesson to self, never do that again. But I might never have the chance to do it again if he dies right here. Come on. Oh, just barely not enough. Oh no. Oh! Oh, these chainsaw guys are getting a little bit too close for comfort. I don't want to get. I don't want to. Okay, come on. There we go. There we go.
You got thumped.
New objective survive. Hey, we did it.
Yes,
we did it.
Yes,
it took a
I have
bit,
to
all right?
admit that when I
But
first saw
Thumpling
you
did it.
teaming up with a bad guy, I was nervous. Nervous and also kind of
I know I can
angry,
jump
but
over the
after
chainsaw
seeing
attacks, but I
that
really don't want to, you
and
know,
eating
I don't want
a
to risk
sandwich,
it.
I now say boom to this whole arrangement.
If Thumpling doesn't make it, we still have Thumpback. Well, Thumpback actually died in Giants. Shot through the chest by a giant laser. If I lost anyone? Not yet. Just that much of a gamer, though. Best path for Hypo. I'm actually, I would need to look at them. I on the chill stream in a little bit, we could look at what my Hypo has, because I really like the path he's on. So here, let's get the money down here first. Rocky Roll would make a good light core. Oh yeah, like if he saw on, like on top of the rock. Yeah, I agree. Never really thought about him being one, but yeah, he would. Yeah, Thumpback had that anime death. Yeah, the big old robot just shot him in the chest. He like, the sad part is I tried to do it like, you know, like Thumpling and Thumpback have the same moves, right? Like this dash move. But what happened was with Thumpback is I did that move, but he didn't move at all. Like I was trying to use it as a dash attack to get away. So what happens is, you know, he just kind of slapped his belly on the ground and then just kind of died. That's, yeah, by the Archean Juggernaut. That's right. That's exactly what got him. I want to know. Oh yeah, how supercharged your vehicles. Honestly, I don't know. I've thought about for the vehicle just letting me choose that, because for most of this Locke. Oh crap! That's right. We have to fight Chill Bill now. Dude, how much do we have to fight in this tiny arena?
I aim to freeze.
Chill Bill.
Oh. I mean, at the end of the day, he's just an upgraded Chill Bill, I guess. Oh, okay. No, he's actually pretty easy to take down, I guess.
No one's gonna put Jill Bill up. No one's gonna put Jill Bill up.
There we go. That wasn't that hard.
Chill Bill defeated.
I recommend the shark tank. You see, I actually wanted to do for superchargers. What is it called? I actually have it above me. Let me look at the name. The shield striker. Yeah, for high volts vehicle, because it can just absorb any damage basically. Oh my lord, I still have to fight people down here, even if it's just the bomb guys. Like, come on. Fought enough people. Thumpling needs a break. He's not upgraded enough to deal with this crap. I love Thumpling to death, but good lord. Oh yeah, I actually have the Bettina shield striker, like, you know, the green one or whatever. I don't know. So we'll probably be using that one, even though it's, unfortunately, you know, it just says special. But yeah, whatever. I'll probably reset it. Nice throw, Lob Goblin. Yeah, there was like a throw he had that was pretty bad. He like threw it at himself basically. What's Noah doing? I mean, I don't know. I don't keep track of Noah. Living his own life, probably. Hey, alright, there we go. My opinion on the bomb pool, is that the thing that's going on in my Discord server? I never really understood it. Which, honestly, out of context, that sounds really bad. Bomb cult? Is there like a terrorist group in my Discord server? I thought there was a legendary treasure there. Maybe. Oh, I was thinking about earlier in the level.
Whoa!
But I swear there's something else. You can like drop down somewhere and there's snapshot soul gem. Oh, there's a soul gem. Oh, that's Funny Bones up there. Oh, you like drop down right here. Kind of like below right there on that platform. That's where it is. Healing pause. Yeah, I've never been a Funny Bone guy. But you must be rich to afford a college tuition and all these Skylanders. No, I mean I'm very good when it comes to saving. Very good. Which is kind of a weird combo to be somebody that likes Skylanders. I know, but most of my Skylanders I got as a kid, so you know I don't have to worry about that.
Whoa!
Most of them I haven't actually had to pay for myself, you know, because like when I was 11 or 10, you know, I didn't have a job, right? So most of them I just got over the course of time.
Villains are stronger in this zone.
Villains are stronger. Oh boy. Okay. Hey, Thumpling. That means Thumpling gets a break. Back. What did I miss? Not much. Thumpling had a hard time on a fight, but he got through it. All right. He got through it. What's my newest Skylar? I actually just got Buckshot and Pinata the other day, right? It hurt me though, right? It hurt me because I paid like $60 for them both combined, which I hate spending that much on a piece of plastic, but yeah, whatever. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I gotta pull up the wheel so you guys can see it actually. Alright, there we go. How'd you find those? So what I recommend for buying Skylanders on is Macari. Alright, ooh, okay, Blackout. But Macari is the app I use most of the time. That and eBay. But Macari is a little bit easier to navigate, or at least I feel like it is for me. Because I wouldn't say it's underground, right? It's one of those things where it's like more people use eBay than they use Macari. But so you can usually snag the better deals that are on Macari than you can, you know, the eBay ones would sell faster, right? So, I mean, I could honestly probably show you guys Macari, but I think you guys could probably just search it up. It's not, you know, anything difficult. just joined, how are you? I'm doing pretty good.
Darkness falls.
We haven't, since you know it's a lock, none of the Skylanders have died yet, which is good. We've had Thumpling had a close encounter, but he did not die. Who is Maurice? If you mean what Skylander is he actually, he's Blackout. He's just nicknamed Maurice, but right now these things barely do any damage. Blackout is definitely one of the guys that improves later on from upgrading, but again, that's literally every Skylander. But he's just one of those guys that isn't too great out the box. But at least he has a nice projectile, unlike Thumpling. So I can at least stay away from this giant chainsaw.
Eclipsing the competition.
How am I streaming the game to YouTube? Elgato capture card. It was a good old investment of like, what, 140 bucks? Which, I hate spending that much money, but it is what it is, right? Who are all my Skylanders? So the ones we're using in this lock is still the same ones from Swap Force. So, you know, Popthorn, Magna Shift, Pop Fizz, Smolder Dash. The Skylander that got revived is Chop Chop and Zook. We decided to not bring Boomer back this time. Man, we have a lot, honestly, because we got Blackout, Spotlight, Thumpling, Trigger Snappy. I'm gonna have to make a UI, you know, Jawbreaker, Echo, you know, quite a bit. So.
Skylanders of the tech element are stronger in this zone.
Oh man, this is actually kind of.
Skylanders of the
I'm not gonna switch because there's no enemies. We're just back, or I guess we're going back to the spot. So, yo, what if we revive the Chad Slam? You see, I'm not opposed to reviving Slam Bam, but actually, believe it or not, in the poll, out of all the Skylanders that have died previously, and like during this entirety of this lock, right? Slam Bam is actually the one that's gained the least amount of votes out of any of the Skylanders, which is kind of saddening, because you know, good old Slam Bam's a Chad. He doesn't deserve that amount of disrespect, but it is what it is. All right, but I can't. For those that don't know, I can only switch when there's an elemental area. Like, if it says Skylanders attack element or stronger in here, I can switch. And then, if there's Traptanium, I can switch to Jawbreaker real fast to break it open. But other than that, I need to switch back to whoever I was playing as. So, we have to play as Blackout. Have I ever been killed while reading a story scroll? I don't think so. I mean, you have invincibility when you read them. Oh, I spawned on the egg. That's never good. Oh shoot. Okay, well I guess we're actually going back to Jawbreaker because tech Skylanders are stronger.
Down for the count.
I would say Spitfire is one of the best choices for superchargers. Yeah, I mean he's good, but like I don't think he's that great as everybody makes him out to be. But I think everybody likes him a lot just because he comes with the game. I think Double Dare, Trigger Happy, High Bolts, Astro Blast, they're all really good choices. Oh no! Well, there went half my health. Again, that's an issue with Jawbreaker. Oh, is there some Traptanium around? Oh, it's below us, okay. We use, the swappers. I do actually have one swap combo. He's fully upgraded though, so that's why I haven't been using him. Experience any Trap Team moments on stream? Not yet, actually, which is good, because we all know that Trap Team likes to break. But, no glitches yet. But again, I don't want to jinx it, right? Because I guarantee I say that, and then immediately something breaks. So we're good so far. We are good so far. Yeah, his name was Yee. I mean, I have him. I can just show him to you guys real fast. I actually had to shorten his name because Trap Team didn't read his full name. But, you know, there he is.
Up track to attack.
So he's got the top of Magna Charge and the bottom of, you know, Night Shift. So, but again, we're not using him right now because how upgraded he is already.
Down for the count.
Oh yeah, I just realized we actually need a name Jawbreaker. He was already previously he was named Big Chungus. I don't know if we want to go with Big Chungus again or. Oh shoot, I kind of just blanked and the egg just ran over me, but that's fine. But I don't know, something evolved with punching because that's basically all Jawbreaker does. Is he just kind of punches. What's the hardest thing to get in Skylanders? If you mean like figure-wise and not gameplay-wise, it is Robo. Just because he's like $300, which he's a character in Imaginators. He was like the last character that ever came out, so he's just really expensive. I'm not standing in that spot where the eggs spawn. I remember what happens. Alright, we're about to go into a boss fight. We better not lose our only Trap Master. I'll be pissed. How about Knuckles? That's not bad.
Hell, yeah. Look like a sky.
Mike Tyson, big punches.
Bird from the big bad
Little Mac? Well, actually, he would be more of a Big Mac. Not as in the sandwich, of course.
Blow everyone up.
Big Tony. I actually kind of like that. He is kind of a Big Tony.
This Skylander don't want us making a spicy omelet to do.
Get the healing elixir. I'm too lazy, bro.
Sounds crazy to me.
Bruce, he is also, yeah, he's kind of a Bruce. I'll give you that. Big Max. Oh, yeah, I can see that. I can see that working. I'm getting some good suggestions.
What's a big idea, Chief?
I don't know. We'll have to collectively after, you know, I don't want to get too distracted while I'm clicking the X button rapidly on these guys. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. Macintosh.
Maybe I add a little something new to this bad guy stew.
We'll see. We'll see what we get. A little bit. Do a poll when it's over. Yeah, we could see what the best suggested names if we can name them.
You've proven to be a real onion and ice cream Skylander.
I mean, but again, let's see if he survives this battle before we go about nicknaming him.
Like they say, you gotta break eggs if you want to make an omelet. And I do want to make
There was kind of a Trap Team moment over there. Some guys just fell off the platform before they even got into the battle arena.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna get rid of the chill bills as fast as I can.
In my line of work, it always helps to have a fine set of cutlery. Think these Shrednaughts ought to do.
Drill X? I mean, I get where you're going from, but he doesn't drill, he punches. So if anything, he'd be Punch X, but that doesn't really, you know, it doesn't really roll off the tongue.
Don't let him off your hook.
Ah! Oh! No, no. Nope, 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 nope. I hate the big chainsaws.
Looks like this recipe calls for more bad guys here, Skylander. And that's okay by me.
That's not really okay by me, though.
Think it's time to add my secret ingredient.
Okay, hang on. I might have lied. I want the healing elixir.
Who wants a piece of me?
Hang on. Hang on it. Wait a moment. Wait a moment. Okay. So here's the thing. I gotta ask a question first. So after we get done with this boss fight, do you guys want the stream to go to the chill stream where we can just play any of the 3 through 6 of the Skylander games? Or would you rather us do this and then do the Chef Pepperjack, Jack? So would you rather us continue after this level on the Locke, or do any, just a chill stream where I can play any Skylander you want? Because that's dependent on if I want to use the healing elixir. Even though I think, because, like Chef Pepperjack is going to be a big deal. You know what? Okay. As much, I feel like I'm just gonna see the result I want to look, so I'll put to a vote. All right. So let's see. Alright, there we go. Asking the question. Because, again, like, he's gonna die if I feel like I don't use the healing elixir, but then I need the healing. I can only use it once per stream. Right? So, I got that pole running, and while that runs, right? Here, let me, try to pull out the healing elixir, right? We are very democratic over here in the BoomBringer YouTube channel. Correct, we are. I can't make decisions for myself, so I let others do it for me. Okay, let's see. I still need to find the magic item, though. Bro, I'm not seeing it. I'm looking at all these bags. Where's the healing elixir at? Looks like for the most part, Chill Stream is winning. Only by, like, it's at 59%, so it's not winning by much. Aha! I think I found the healing elixir. Well, I mean, I found all the Skylanders Imaginators magic items. I still have Broccoli yet, yeah, but we decided he's only going to be used on Doom Raiders. To make the game a little more interesting. Oh! Who fell? Oh, the anvil. That's good. Anvil's pretty solid compared to the other things. Thoughts on hot dog? Oh, I love hot dog. Hot dog's epic. Who doesn't like hot dog, right? Okay. Alright, let's see. It looks like switch to chill stream is the winning vote. Okay? It's at 59%. Which means we're gonna use the healing elixir right now. Right? And, let's see, I'm gonna have to find the, okay, so, in pull. Let me see, I'm gonna have to take my preview real quick. There we go. So, I put the X over the healing elixir because we're using it here, and we're using it now. I still don't know how much this man does, but I'm pretty sure it is a lot of damage if he actually hits you. No chill, Bill. Oh no. Oh. I'm pretty sure this man does some serious damage if you actually get hit by him. Come on. Okay.
Cuckoo Clocker defeated.
Whew. Okay.
Put a life trap in the portal.
I still want to see the trapping sequence, even if we're not going to actually trap him. So let me take the healing elixir off, because obviously it is all used up now.
Put a life trap in the portal.
Still want to see it.
Guess it's bye-bye birdie!
Series 2 Boomer is in the works. It did not work. Color, that seems to be happening a lot when you keep trying to make a Series 2 Boomer. Wait, a yawn? Yeah, Color, it's a
Clocker
yawn
trapped.
trap. What about it? Alright, yeah, we still have to... We gotta go with the broccoli guy. What kind of bird is he? I'm not entirely sure, to be real with you.
Well, that didn't go so good. But I
What?
still got
Is
one
that
more
on a
trick
card? Yeah, it's on a card. Color, you think I'm actually gonna pay... You think I'm gonna pay for an actual yawn trap? No.
How dare you boo my supreme awesomeness!
Chaos, you're so
$300, yeah, a $300 piece of plastic.
I guarantee I have it totally under control.
If you say my name, I'll subscribe.
I say, you're just lucky
I don't know,
was
man.
passing by. Now observe and see how a true master takes down
I feel like
the
that's blackmailing.
Skylanders. Not to mention flawlessly completing my cunning plan of sabotage.
The mic closer to the portal so we can hear the villains? Well, okay, how about this? Okay, hear me out. I will just make the volume on the portal louder.
But Chef Pepperjack made off with one of her eggs for
So,
his omelet of
okay,
spicy doom.
Imagine,
Are we
okay?
sure that's a bad thing?
I'm subbing anyway because this is awesome. Okay,
It's a bomb
I appreciate that.
remember?
Actually, I'm not
Better
sure.
go
Is
after
it
that
pronounced
guy.
Rory? You know, with an
Probably
R?
stop for some lunch right afterwards because now I'm hungry.
But I appreciate it. Honestly, I'm surprised how much a Skylander channel could even grow in 2021. But here we are, right? I want to hear the broccoli guy commentary. Well, okay. So it looks like I wouldn't say everybody, but majority voted that we are going to switch to the chill stream after this, right? So if we're in the battle arena, broccoli guy is actually in Imaginators.
Now that we've
So
got that chef on the
we
run,
will hear some
I
broccoli
have
guy
used my
commentary.
secret ninja commando tracking skills to locate his position.
Is broccoli guy high?
Wait,
I don't know.
exactly
I mean,
does one use secret
I don't know how
ninja
the anatomy of a broccoli man
you know
works.
what?
Can a
Never
broccoli man even get
That's
high?
great news, Buzz.
See, there's a lot of
Glenn and I will
questions.
fly the Skylander out there, and we can finally
We should play as
take
Wildfire.
down
I
this
actually, you know what? I have all the trap masters right here. So I'm gonna take maybe a 15-30 minute break. I gotta make a thumbnail for it real fast. I'll just slap some transparent PNGs to be like Skylanders chill stream, you know. And then I'll start the chill stream up, and I will play as basically any Skylander you guys want. And I will play, and you guys can choose what game. See, so if you want Swap Force, Trap Team Superchargers, or Imaginators, just because we can't do Spyros and Giants, right? We can't do those two on the Xbox Series X. And for most people, it'll be like, okay, just switch your Elgato. But my computer, for some reason, is very iffy. If it wants to pick up my Elgato, it basically gives me a error, and it says, this needs to be plugged into a 3.0 USB port, but guess what? All the ports on my computer are USB ports, but since it's a laptop, I just don't think sometimes it just doesn't give it enough juice, if you know what I'm saying.
Ready for another magical
If I had a choice to burn 3 Skylanders and get $100. You mean burn like with fire? Okay. If I got $1,000, I would burn Series 1 Hex, Series 2 Hex, and Light Core Hex. That's my final answer. Alright, let's see. Release Sparks. I don't think that moves that great, so I'm just gonna keep upgrading the fists, honestly. Can you beat Superchargers with only the starter pack? Yeah, I could probably do that. I mean, I'm not going to do that in one stream. Like, you know, sitting down for a chill stream and just playing the entirety of Superchargers. Actually, I mean, I guess I could. But that's a big commitment, right? Like, just to pull out of nowhere. Just be like, you know what? Right now, in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to sit down and play the entirety of Superchargers. I'd have to plan that a little more. Because for those that have seen in, like, the other section on my channel, I have done Trap Team Nightmare, and I have done Spyro's Adventure in one sitting. So I'm fine with doing all the other games in one sitting, probably on Nightmare if I can. Spyro's is like an exception because you can't. And honestly, I'd be fine to do a game again, you know, just play through it again, but probably not Trap Team right now because we're playing through it right now for this game. So, but I think I just realized Thumbling, he got used a little bit in that arena, but he like got no money, didn't he?
Hail to the whale!
Do I by any chance have a dump of your boomer ready? color does it count if it's an Eon's Elite Boomer? I do have a dump of an Eon's Elite Boomer. My Eon's Elite Boomer, right? I could just, real quick, I actually have my Boomer up here, right? I could just dump him. Oh, you don't care? Okay. Oh, I don't know, lol. Oh, okay. Doubt it. So it doesn't need to be a Series 1? I could dump the Series 1 Boomer. But I'll do that in between the stream, like when we're, I'm setting up the next stream. I'll just dump the Boomer real fast. Oh yeah, well if we play a different game, it'll still be special though. Even if it doesn't say series, it will still be special. Which there's technically not a way you can get a special Boomer in like Imaginators, for example. Sure, you can use Eon's Elite Boomer in like Swap Force, but that's kind of it. Yeah, I can dump the Series 1. I can do that. Alright, yeah. Okay, let's see. Thumbblade can't upgrade, right? Can he? No. Almost, though. So close. Alright, let's see. Blackout and Spotlight. Blackout didn't probably get used enough. He got used barely. What about Spotlight? Don't play Imaginators, but here's the thing. I just got Buckshot and Pinata. I wanna actually be able to test them out. I played them a little bit, but I wanna, actually. We can switch games. There's nothing wrong, right? We can just switch the games. All right, so we can't upgrade that much. Okay. Well, I think that's probably gonna do it for this stream. So, we made it through, no deaths, and next time I'll actually have a proper UI set up, right? Since, for those that have been following the channel for a little bit, the streams have been inconsistent, I hope to be able to get back on with the Ultimate Lock. I'm going to get back onto the weekly schedule. It might not be the same day every week, right? But I plan to do it at least once a week. So, we did it on Tuesday because that's kind of how my schedule is weird. I'm always busy on weekends, which I know that's when everybody's usually free, but that's college for you, right? So, because I usually have homework that I have to do. Like, and it's due like on Monday and Tuesday, and I'm a procrastinator, so usually I don't have time on that. So, Tuesdays are usually my safest date to do stuff. So, I won't commit to Tuesday, but it would probably be Tuesday if anything. So, yeah, so I think I will start a chill stream up here in the next 15-30 minutes. Just, give me 15 minutes to build a thumbnail and give color that dump file for that Boomer real fast. And I will get the stream ready and started. And if we need to color, I could probably play a little bit of Trap Team to show off this, the Boomer. So, alright, I will catch you guys, I would say in the next time, but the next time is probably going to be like in 15 to 30 minutes. Unless, of course, you're watching the replay, but otherwise... So, alright, but I will catch you guys in a couple of minutes.